Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. Today we're going to be playing some Animal Crossing New Horizons as I show off my town. Made some progress since the last time we played. It's been a while. Actually, this might be my first Animal Crossing stream of the week, which is quite the contrary to what it's been like in the past, with the daily streams, which no longer doing the daily streams, by the way. Also, is that maybe not. I don't know. Just looking at my webcam thing, it's for some reason bothering me, but anyway. Hello everyone, right now in Verdantine, it's 12:02 p.m. on Saturday, May 9th, 2020. There isn't really any news to speak of today, but... No. Here's some personal news. I got to do a video chat with my family back home. Mom and Dad are both great. Hey, that's wonderful, Isabel. Oh dear, I guess it doesn't really qualify as news, does it? That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. And that goes for all of you in chat as well. Have a fun day out there. That's interesting, though. Isabel confirmed has parents that she can video chat with. The lore continues. Alright, what do we have in our... Alright, I just ordered a KK song. Fair enough. Alright, let's go on inside. Just put that away. The inside hasn't changed. My house hasn't really changed that much, or at least I don't really think it has. Let's go ahead and register. Kind of wish it... Oh, I don't have any songs I can register. What? Really? I'm pretty sure I do, but, like, I don't? Oh, I didn't open it yet. That would be why. Hey, what's up, Apollo? Welcome to the stream. How's it going today, friend? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. There's our song in there. Alright, we can leave now. Just been chilling so far? Sounds good, sounds good. Alright, let's see. First things first, take out the shovel for fossils. I don't need fossils anymore, but I should be looking for them. Oh, Rob, how are things? Nutmeg, I want to chat. This weather's just perfect for a stroll around the island, isn't it? Oh, it sure is. It's a wonderful day outside. Woke up with a slight hangover because I had a mixed drink last night. Oh no! We'll be sure to get some water or anything to hydrate. Electrolytes, maybe? Hey, what's up, Tucker? Yay, it's DJ Rob. It's the latest. Sky today looks clear and dry. I bet that means the sun and moon are happy. You know what, Tucker? You're probably right. I moved Tucker's house. It used to be, like, right here, but I'm gonna do, like, a ramp or something right there. Get up to the next level. And I saw that butterfly. We're going after it. We're going after it. No, you don't! Oh, come on. Not again. Alright, well... I'm not getting my vaulting pole out. Or maybe I should have, because it appears to be just gone now. Hello? Uh-oh. Well, that's a shame. It went off screen for slightly too long, I suppose. Had a grilled egg and cheese plus some orange juice earlier. Nice. Sounds very delicious. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed that. Also, we have, like, Nook Miles for some reason. What's going on here? Oh, active island resident. Life on the island has lots of promise. To illustrate this, I'll award you some Nook Miles based on the number of active days you spent here. Please take them and enjoy them. Alright, so let's... Wow. 50 days already? This game's been out for 50 days? That's pretty crazy. Alright, and our Nook Miles Plus rewards consist of catching fish, bugs, customizing items, getting fossils assessed, and selling hot items for a fortune. Definitely did. That is so good to hear. You know what? I've been neglecting my flowers, actually. That's okay. I know it doesn't sound very okay, but, like, apparently the way hybrids work has been, like, rediscovered or something, and I've basically been doing it sort of wrong, so I have to revamp it anyway. So I haven't really been watering. Plus, it costs me at least an entire watering can to water all the flowers I have, which does get a little bit annoying. Since you mentioned about getting hydrated, I should get some water. That's true, you should. Always stay hydrated, get that water. We'll always support that decision. Let's go say hello to Fauna. See if Fauna's doing well. Her house is looking as good as ever. You're always welcome to stop and relax here, dearie. Is that you that I heard hitting rocks yesterday over and over again, dearie? I hope you didn't break your shovel. I actually did break my shovel. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, yesterday I found 2 Money Rock Islands, so that was kind of nice. I paid off a bridge, I think. So we do have a new bridge here in town. I still want one for over here, but for now we will just pole vault. And I finally have ramps that lead up to both of the cliff areas. Elvis's house is the last one I have to move. I'm going to move him, like, right over here. And I don't know why. That's just where I want his house to be. Don't have, like, a particular reason for that. And actually, yeah, you can see where I'm going to have the bridge over here. Or, well, a bridge over here. There's a lot of bridges that are going to need to be bridged. Uh-oh. We're going to get hit too far back to hit it? Nope, we're good. Sometimes you kind of get hit too far back to get this one. Again, I'm only going to hit the rocks looking for the money rock. I don't actually need any of the resources. Although I might make some of that, like, stone fence. Like the stone and iron fence. So I imagine that could be somewhat resource intensive depending on how much you want to make. I did have a camper yesterday, but... and it was a good villager, too. It was Mint, the squirrel. But I couldn't get her to move in. Like, I tried to, and there was a few times where she's like, I'll move in, but Boots has got to go. And I'm like, nah, you ain't touching my OG villagers, Mint. I'm sorry, but that's just not going to happen. So, no Mint for us. I was actually thinking of maybe replacing Sally. Yo, what's up, Rebecca? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. How's your weekend going so far? And you have Mint. That is wonderful. Mint is pretty great, and actually, I misplayed that shovel stuff there. Yeah, I wanted her, but it just wasn't going to work out, and that's okay. Maybe another time, but yeah, I was thinking of maybe getting her to replace Sally, because Sally, well, I have too many normal villagers, and she's, like, the least good. Is that butterfly okay? Did you see that? He was, like, in the cliff. I don't think I can reach him from here, unfortunately. Oh, well. Weekend is pretty crappy. People aren't social distancing outside, and I feel like a paranoid person. That's not good. Well, hopefully it will improve then, you know? But it is frustrating when people don't take the social distancing stuff seriously. I can definitely relate to that. And yeah, I haven't been watering any of these, but I did move all of my, or well, not all of my, but most of my flower patches up here. I don't think I showed that off last time I played, but I might have. I don't actually remember. And I should water at least a little bit here to get some hybrids, but again, because of the way they discovered that hybrids work, and I'm not doing it the right way, well, I'm not doing it the optimal way, I guess. So I'm going to redo this at some point. I don't know if I'll redo that today, but I want to make it so that it takes up less room, because I'm using like way too much space here. Like the 5x5s, you don't really want those. So I got to redo that whenever I'm feeling not lazy, but I'm kind of a little bit in a lazy mood. But you know what? Maybe I'll start feeling productive. Oh, and I got pats and stuff laid out here. I hear a balloon present, though. Ah, there it is. Could be money. It is a yellow balloon. By the way, I heard from two friends, one of them being local to me, and another that's a streamer from another state, that it took them 3 to 4 weeks to receive their first unemployment check, due to the amount of people that signed up for it and overwhelming the people that work at the unemployment offices. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's unfortunate, but that would probably be why, ooh, a cute chair, huh? What does this look like? I mean, yeah, it's kind of cute. It's blue. I don't know if I would have picked blue for the color, but it's nice. I like blue. But yeah, here's what this side of the island looks like. I got paths and stuff. I put the furniture back down. Oh, and then we have this bridge here too now, which I should finish the paths to. This is our newest bridge, so I didn't finish the paths yet. And I think I've done like a decent job moving the houses around. I'm going to customize their own spaces later. Just hope that I somehow get super lucky and get it by next week. I hope so too. I mean, hopefully they find a way to process that stuff quicker, maybe? I don't really know what they could do, though, to be fair. I mean, that's what happens when, like, most of the country's like, yeah, we can't work anymore. Well, I guess technically not most of the country, but, like, basically more unemployment than we've ever seen at any time in history. It's historic, so, you know. I don't really want to make excuses for them necessarily, but, I mean, they are kind of dealing with something that we haven't seen. I've got another rock here. Tammy, what's up? Hey, DJ Rob, I found this epic relax spot during my walk, so I'm taking a break. You do you. It'd be awesome if they somehow figure out how to process faster. Yes, it would. Actually, can I use you as, you know, we're gonna use her epic relax spot. Watch this. It works! I only need one hole dug. Tammy's helping us out here. Thanks, Tammy. You know what? You've just bought yourself at least another week on the island. And she gets up right when I'm done, too. It's like she knew what I was doing, what I was using her for. That's pretty great, actually. And then we have this that goes down to Marina's house. But yeah, I'm going to customize their own like yards and stuff later. For now, I just have the basic infrastructure down. Whoops, that's a stone path. Yeah, that was kind of cool how that worked out. Hey, what's up, Warlord? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. How's it going? Have you managed to watch the VOD of the cooking stream, by the way? It ended up being pretty fun. And no music, too, so you don't gotta worry about it being taken down if you haven't watched it yet. Or, well, muted, rather. I guess they don't take it down on Twitch. Y'all know how that works. Hey, Marina's making something. She's really focused on this. Currently crafting a peach umbrella. Alright, I don't think I actually have that DIY recipe. Watch parts of it today, not the entire thing, though, to be fair. That's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it was kind of a long stream, so... You know, yeah, that's entirely fair. Just had barbecue for dinner. Yo, let's go. Nice. That sounds extremely, well, extremely delicious. You know what? Now that I think about it, I haven't had lunch today. So that makes me even more hungry. But I've kind of been a little bit preoccupied with some of the stuff today, so... I guess it's not really an excuse that I didn't have... Oh, there's a lost item on the ground. It's not really an excuse, but it's kind of an excuse. Just had pancakes for a late brunch. It's 1 p.m. Ooh, pancakes. That sounds so good. I love pancakes. I could eat so many pancakes. I gotta be careful if there's ever, like, unlimited amounts of pancakes placed in front of me. Or, well, you know, just large amounts in general, I guess. But, yeah, I love pancakes. Waffles are great, too. Don't get me wrong. I love me some waffles as well. But, like, pancakes? I don't know. I prefer them over waffles, surprisingly. I know not a lot of people think that, and that's fine. I do love waffles, though. It's just slight preference to pancakes for me. And I actually did have someone stop by and take a bunch of recipes, but they were almost immediately replaced with even more duplicate recipes. So, that kind of sucks. I can't get rid of the damn things. Like, I could sell them, but I hardly get anything for it, and it, like, doesn't help anyone, so I just want to have, you know, people get new recipes and stuff. Because I got way too many duplicates. Actually, you know, let's see what that peach umbrella looks like. That looks kind of nice. But yeah, so I was preoccupied. My mom's phone stopped charging, so I was looking into that, and it seems to me that the battery is bad, and I'm not sure if the Verizon people offer any kind of service on phones that aren't technically under... I mean, we're under contract, but they're all paid off. We don't pay monthly anymore for the phones. Oh, right, it's KK tonight. Alright, so that's going to be pretty cool. So we determined that it's probably the battery because, like, all the types of, like, different charging cables, they, like, work and... they read, and the cables are... Oh, right. I probably should have moved that flower there. It's kind of in the way, but, like, luckily this wasn't a money rock anyway. So anyway, we were looking at the Verizon people, see if they would be able to fix it, because, you know, having a phone that charges is important, and it's getting, like, low. Like, it just does not charge. The battery still goes down even when you use the provided charger. She has insurance on the phone. They should cover battery replacement. I have no idea if we have insurance. I don't think we took out anything that was specifically insurance. I just don't know how the plan works, like if they cover that or not. Like, even if it's not free, you know, it would more likely be less expensive to do that than get an entirely new phone. But if they just straight up don't do that, like, I don't know if they service phones at all. Alright, so this isn't Mira's, it's Tucker's. Thank you, Mira. Oh, and hey, there's a money tree over there. Phone, does she have the Pixel 2 XL from Google? Google phone. It's a great phone. It ain't acting right, you know. I mean, that's the phone I have as well. So yeah, we were spending some time looking into that because, again, important to have a working phone, especially I would say especially with pandemic stuff going on. You know, just being able to communicate and all that in general. Alright, here's the money rock so I can start, or I can finally stop smacking rocks with my shovel. So yeah, I don't think we found out yet, and if we do have to get a replacement, we're gonna check to see if there's a buy one get one, because then I could just upgrade. I don't need to upgrade, but I mean, if they have a buy one get one, then might as well upgrade for free. And if not, then that's fine too. Again, I don't need a new phone. I don't even necessarily want a new phone, but if it's free, I wouldn't turn it down, is what I'm getting at. But hopefully they will be able to just fix the battery. That's the less expensive. What do you get her for Mother's Day? I don't want to say just... I mean, she's probably not watching the stream. But just in case. I did work on a little something, though. It's not much, but it's a little something. And you know what? I might... I don't know if I'll cancel the stream tomorrow or not, but I am definitely going to spend some time with her tomorrow. Oh, right, Tucker. I was looking for Tucker. I was like, where is this mad lad? Oh, right, and that was the new district, too. Well, not a new district, but I can talk about that area when I go back to there. If you get it repaired by Google themselves, it costs $309. Okay, that's a little much for a repair at that. I mean, I'm not saying it's cheaper to upgrade, but that's like an upfront cost of $300, whereas if we were to upgrade, it would be at least just a monthly thing. Like, that's at the point where it's like you would consider, you know what, maybe we just upgrade. Again, not saying objectively one way or the other is better, and I have no idea what the financial situation is exactly, if $309 would be feasible for an upfront. Oh, coveralls with arm covers. Yeah, it does seem like it covers all. Let's see what this is all about. I hate it. I hate it. I'm gonna... I mean, it's okay, but consider upgrading at that point, too? Yeah. I mean, especially, it is... I mean, it's not an old phone, and it still works good, but it's an older phone. Again, though, the thing is it's paid off, so it's not like we're making monthly payments on it. It matches the helmet. It kind of does, though. Yeah. Like, it's not awful, it's just I wouldn't wear that. But you know what? It's in my catalog now, so if I ever want another one, I got it. Alright, so we got all the fossils. We probably don't need any more. But yeah, Cherry District has paths now, it has infrastructure now. And I put my 2 OG villagers here. It's Mira's house, and then over here you got Boots' house. And then we're going to have a bridge over there. And probably... Oh, yeah, and then we're going to have a bridge here, too. So I have the path set up for that. Alright, again, I probably don't need fossils anymore. Oh, and this is another place where I'm going to want a bridge. Which, I guess I didn't do the brick one entirely. That's okay. So, yeah, lots of bridges are going to be in the works. Hello, Boots. I don't think I talked to you today. What's up, DJ Rob? You're looking pumped, Munchie. What's the latest? Can't beat a cold protein shake after a hard workout. I live for that first sip. That is actually kind of nice. Brother wanted me to get an S8 Plus since it's on sale for $340 here, but that's still too much for me with my high-tech S3. Let's go. I mean, if you're still rocking the S3 and you're happy with it, by all means. I mean, phones are expensive as hell these days. For the most part, I don't really see much reason to upgrade. What's up, Elvis? Hey, DJ Rob, fancy running into you here. Let's chat. Nice walking weather, ain't it? And here I run into you, which has me feeling downright sunny. Aw, that's very nice of you. Mostly used to check the time. I mean, there you go. You know, you don't need an upgraded time checker, necessarily. Also, I hate how this path... I cannot fix this path. It's just like this now. Sister might be upgrading her iPhone, so I get her iPhone 8 soon. Yay. Yo, let's go. That's exciting. Sounds good to me. Hello, Dino. Welcome to the stream. How's your weekend treating you so far? I use it for music, not so much with quarantine. Yeah, that path can't be fixed. I might just demolish the bridge and make it so that I have the bridge in a way where the path works out a little bit better, but it's a little janky right now, and I don't really like that. But yeah, I set up this side of town too. Puck is not home. So we got Puck living here, we got Lopez over here. And then in this area, I'm gonna make a park, and I have this whole side dedicated to what could be some kind of park or just kind of relaxed area. We got the children's sort of play things, and I did get rid of the pond over here. Yo, Blooper Gaming, what's up? And thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How was your stream? What were you playing? You know what? Let's give Blooper Gaming a shout out. Yo, Soup Lord, what's up? Great name, by the way. Marcus Shadio, thank you so much for the follow. I hope I said that right, by the way. Is that an I or an L? Can't read today. That might be an L, actually. Insane Trilogy. Yo, nice. Hey, Warlord, thanks for getting that shout out in there. Yeah, check out Blooper Gaming. In fact, I will too. Insane Trilogy seems a lot of fun. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did I click that? I don't know if I clicked that. Gotcha Scissors? I hope I'm saying that right. I probably didn't, but feel free to correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you continue to enjoy the streams. And Soup Lord as well, thank you for the follow. He went insane. You'll love to see it. Just got done playing Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and I went insane. I mean, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Was it like, what kind of insane? Did you, like, was it like a rage quit insane? Or was it like a let's go, we finally beat the game insane? But yeah, thank you so much again for the raid. Did they patch the terrible movement physics in the first title? That's a good question. Actually, Insane Trilogy, we got it in the game store. I hate bridges? No, I just went insane. Okay, I gotcha. That's fair. Honestly, I hate bridges too. I haven't played Insane Trilogy, but in the original Crash games, I can't remember which one I played, but I hated the bridges too. Legitimately was insane. Yo, that sounds like a good VOD to check out. I might have to see what I missed. The green screen isn't working. You are absolutely correct. It isn't working. Unfortunately. I don't have a good enough lighting setup to make it work, so I just figured, you know what, if I have it, I'm gonna use it. Sure, it's just a green background, but at least it works. I mean, you know, I got it, it's in use. I'm not just gonna have the green screen and have it, like, collect dust. So, for now, I'm just in front of a green background. It's boring, I know, but I do have a new lighting solution coming in soon. Maybe. So, hopefully once I get some new lighting, I can just be a floating headman in, like, the bottom right corner and then move the support stuff down there up to the top. So, but yeah, unfortunately, no cool green screen stuff for me. Like, it kind of works, but it's just not very good with the lighting I have. Found a Verizon troubleshooting guide. You can see if it's coming from something else that's causing the battery to drain super fast. I sent the link to you in Discord DM so you can check it out later. Thank you, Apollo. I think we may have checked out something similar. Wear a green shirt, though? Yes, I also have to get a green shirt that just matches the green screen, so I can literally just be a floating head. I definitely look forward to doing something like that. It went absolutely mad, and I loved it. I mean, that kind of content is pretty great. I think I definitely missed out by not seeing that, so I'll check out the VOD. That sounds good. Are you going to be playing Crash on stream again, or was, like, the insanity a little bit too much? Wait, is he using this? I've never seen that. Oh my god, he used it. Lopez, what's up? What's up, DJ Rob? I want to chat. Another sunny, beautiful day in paradise. So glad I decided to live the island life. Me too. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, it's still not letting me do it. Oh well. How can I raid? You have to be streaming, and then you press the /raid, and the name of the channel you want to raid, and it'll raid for you. Genitals, thank you for the follow. Great name, by the way. You might think you got me, but you did not. You know what? I'm going to give you points for that one. That's a little bit original. At least a little bit. Thank you. My parents gave it to me. Well, they did a great job. Getting loads of followers. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Thank you for all the follows, everyone. Getting close to 300, actually. Which, I feel like the past month especially has been, like, fantastic. Also, I kind of, like, lost track of what I'm doing. Might be played again. I was waiting for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order to finish downloading, so I decided to go Crash Insane Trilogy. Okay, sounds good. I hear that Star Wars game is really good. I don't have it yet, but I do hear it. I hear good things about it. EA finally made like a good Star Wars game. Oh, you know what? I should just be catching bugs. Let's get our Nook Miles and stuff. But yeah, sounds good. And thanks for the congrats. Yo, and thanks for the host. Mind if I could just, whoop, where, okay, slow down. Mind if I just call you Marcus? Thank you for the host, Marcus. Again, I have no idea why my host alerts are not working. Wish I had this game. It's a lot of fun. If you get the chance, I definitely recommend it. See how many hours, you know what, I'm gonna check how many hours I have in this. Let's see, profile. 220, that's not even that much. Compared to some other people. Humble Bundle, it's for, what is, 45 Australian. Yo, that seems like it's pretty cheap. Wait, Jedi Fallen Order's on Humble Bundle for that? I might have to check that out. Everyone calls me Marcus, I don't mind it. Alright, sounds good. That works out really well, actually. More than me for hours? Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't do much else. I just played the video games. Thanks for alerting me to that Humble deal. I might have to check that out. I'm a fan of Humble. They got good deals and they support charity. I mean, what more could you ask for? You have to use like a capture card or something to stream Switch games, right? Yep, you do. If I go over here, I'm just streaming it off the capture card software itself. But there's like no delay on this one, so it's kind of nice. And hopefully it will, come on, go back. Go back. Hey, there we go. And Dino, thank you for the host. Sorry, I missed that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Exactly. I mean, especially in quarantine times, you know? Gotta keep busy. Gotta do something. And for me, it's just playing video games and playing Twitch. Playing Twitch? I guess, like, maybe technically, streaming on Twitch. Use a HD60S or HD60 Pro. I use the HD60S, the external one, and not the new external one. The Zori shoes have an amazing sound on roads? Wait, what Zori shoes? Like in this game? I might have to look into... I mean, I haven't gone to the Able Sisters yet, so maybe I can check those out if they have them. Also, all my flowers are up here, so this is where I'm going to go for bugs. Any kind of decently valuable butterfly I'm just going to catch. If you had the PCIe one, would that fit well into your system or block the GPU fans? It would kind of block the GPU fans a little bit, but I hear the PCIe one isn't, like, super great anyway. Like, it's good, but... like, the main reason that people get that one is, like, there's less latency. Or at least I'm pretty sure. But this one, for me, already has not really that noticeable latency at all. Were there improvements made to the newly made HD60S? Well, there's an HD60S Plus now, which is the external one with some improvements. I think it supports 4K 30, whereas this one only goes up to 1080-60. So if you want 4K gameplay. I mean, I don't think they have 4K 60 on that, but they might. Also, I'm getting tired of this hat. I'm probably not going to be doing any island design stuff today. I mean, I might, but maybe later. Still awesome. Used to record my YouTube videos through a MacBook off my PC via HD60. So many wires and cables everywhere. That's true. It gets crazy. Do you still do YouTube content, by the way? Or have you switched to Twitch? Or do you do both? I know some people do both. But yeah, I can attest to the wires. You don't want to see the mess I got going on here. I only see videos where people use the 4K 60 Elgato, or whatever its name is. Yeah, the Elgato 4K 60, that's what it's called. Going to get a new Xbox 360 controller and new game, I guess, for my stream. Sounds good. What kind of game are you going to get? Yo, that's a good butterfly. Very pretty butterfly, too. Oh, that's another 1,000 bells right there. And I think that might be it for the bugs I need to catch. Yep. Alright, so now we can go fishing. Wish I did. I can't record videos through OBS for some reason without them being potato quality of 240p. Yo, that's unfortunate. Why would they do that? I'm gonna guess you probably did this already, but did you change your recording settings to not be that? Because I know, like, there's like a whole separate section for recording. Because, like, right now I'm streaming and recording at the same time, and I have like 2 different sets of settings. Like, my stream settings are slightly different than my what do you call it? Recorded settings. And I only even upload my videos to YouTube to preserve the VODs, because Twitch doesn't keep them forever, but I don't actually do YouTube content. Like, I wouldn't edit this or anything. Minecraft and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and 1. Sounds good. Want to get back into YouTube content as well as doing Twitch? I've got no idea. Some guy helped me for free with setting up my PC for streaming with little to no crappy stuff. Well, you love to see the little to no crappy stuff. I kind of get that feel, though. Like, sometimes I feel like I want to get back into YouTube. I just don't like YouTube as a platform, but I do like just recording videos and making that kind of content. I think it's fun, and it definitely has its appeals over live streaming in certain ways. But for right now, I've just been live streaming, and I'm just gonna say, you know what, YouTube, I don't like you, because I don't like them. I mean, Twitch has its problems too, but YouTube makes me mad sometimes. I'm not saying I don't endorse it. I watch YouTube every day. And I probably always will for quite a while. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of it as a creator, I guess. Highly unstable, but I want to make sketches more. Yeah, same here. Every platform does. Yeah, every platform does have its problems. What kind of sketches? Like sketches as in like skits and stuff? Or like the hand drawings kind of sketches? Because aren't those like... Can't that mean 2 different things, or am I just being stupid right now? I might just be being stupid right now. Dear Mysterious Stranger, I did a DIY and got the stuff wrong, so I made this on accident. Man, I tell ya, I'm all accidents today. I put the recipe on the bottle so someone else could make it too. Share the recipe with folks. Captain Biscuit Tea Crafter. Golden Arowana model. Excuse me? Quality that I already get the integrated sound card on my motherboard is good enough as it is. True. Sound cards, I feel like, are less and less needed. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, and all you need is golden nuggets. That's pretty cool. You put that in the fish room, even though I've never found that. Shouldn't it be cleaner than the mobile audio? If you have high power CPU, there might be very minor imperfections in mobile audio. Yeah, I mean, it's better, but like, I don't know how significant of a degree it is better. But then again, that's just me and my lack of knowledge and that kind of stuff. Oh, right, I was gonna go fishing. You know what? I need to go fishing on the pier, so let's go around the ocean and make our way there slowly. Comedy skits, and if I ever get good enough, I want to do art sketches, and you're not being stupid. Well, thank you for the non-stupid kind of stuff. I mean, I'm stupid sometimes. It's okay. But yeah, I'm just, you know, kind of interested in what you're doing. That sounds pretty cool, though. Yeah, I hope you're able to get into making that stuff, too. If I go to your Twitch page later, would I find, whoa, a link to your YouTube channel? Or is your YouTube channel the same thing or something else? Either way, I'd be interested in checking that out. Ooh, what's this fish? I know there's some, like, new fish that I haven't caught yet. Get me on Twitter, I will send a pic. No, I don't really use Twitter anymore. Whoa! I've been away from Twitter. Whoa, look at that fish! Look how fancy that one looks. A betta fish. I better not drop it. Oh, there goes my fishing rod. Plus I found you via Gabe. Oh yeah, Gabe is awesome. And you know what? She's got a great community. Been loving it. Everyone who I've met through her has been just wonderful, and she's wonderful herself. And I can't speak today, but yeah. I met Gabe through Warlord, so Warlord, thanks for connecting all of us. You're connecting the dots. There's something. I think it's good enough just asking with... Oh yeah, with the DJ approved headset, you might want to go all... Maybe. Down at sound processor, my motherboard is Supreme FX audio, not some lower end sound processor. I think I got the lower end stuff, to be honest, but that's okay. I'm actually not sure. What does the Tomahawk Max have? I think it's just Realtek HD audio, if I'm not mistaken, but it's like fine for what I do. Send a link? Send a link to what? Yes, you would once the new channel homepage is updated. Oh, okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, Twitch is rolling out the new channel page. I'm not sure if I even like it that much. And it's especially a little bit frustrating because I had like graphics made recently specifically for the old one. And then like a little bit after that, they're like, yeah, we're just going to redesign this now. I think the graphics I have will still work, but it's just kind of like, okay, come on, guys. And I guess technically it's like better. Sometimes I'm a boomer and I'm like, change is bad. I don't know, it's probably fine, but I'll have to double check that. Be fair, an audio or onboard audio has gotten pretty far. Also, why you rarely see sound cards in systems these days. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Yo, Red Snapper, let's go. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's like, it's not too bad. I mean, the artist who I commissioned is also my friend, so we worked really well together, and I haven't finished commissioning stuff from her either. And I'm just kind of... I'll have to talk to her again about that, actually, because I know she's, like, done with her main school stuff, but is also doing, like, another class or something over the summer, so I'll have to see what her schedule's looking like if she would have the time to work on that stuff. And if not, that's okay, too. But yeah, I want to get, like, panels. The panels are still kind of in a transition area where it's, like, I kind of still have my old ones. There's some other art I want to do. I got it all in a doc. More emotes, which I can't even use yet, but, like, it's good to have them for when I can use them. Right now we're maxed out on emotes. Well, maxed out as much as I can get. I mean, I could still earn more as an affiliate if I ever got to 50 sub points, but, like, that's a lot of sub points away, so, you know, I don't necessarily need that anytime soon, and that's alright. Seems like you just have Realtek audio processor on your motherboard, but those are still pretty nice with the recent advancements in technology. Realtek, let's go. I mean, yeah, I've never had a problem with them. But then again, my taste or opinion on sound is probably not very great anyway, because, again, I just don't really know what I'm talking about there. Hey, how many fish did we catch? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we just need one more fish. Then we'll get our fossils assessed, we'll go sell things, and then we'll go shopping a little bit. Not gonna lie, your character looks a bit like CG5. Wait, who's CG5? But yeah, I kind of got a weird setup, I guess, with my outfit. Also, it's just weird how the number 1 is on the front and back of the shirt. I thought it would just be on the front, but for whatever reason, that kind of throws me off a little bit. Say that while wearing Sennheiser HD 598s. They're nice. They're really nice. I'm just saying my opinion and knowledge on audio is not very good. But I do like these. They're good. They've lasted several years. And, oh, look at that butterfly. Look at that beauty. You ever see a butterfly almost literally the size of your head? Yeah, that's like pretty close to being a head-sized butterfly. That's huge. No wonder they call it a bird wing. Today I'm going to play in my Xbox 360. Sounds good. I hope you have a good time. CG5 is a singer/musician. Oh, okay. I'll have to look them up. Have not heard of them. But then again, my opinions and knowledge of music is also pretty low and not very good. I mean, I'm a guy who just listens to video game music, and I'm like, yeah, this is good. And it's not anything against video game music, but when my main preference for music is video game music, and not, like, music, then, I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of weird / maybe uncommon. But that's what I usually do. Alright, and I know a friend of mine needs an Iguanodon tail, so if I have one of those. Video game soundtracks on vinyl is amazing. I wish I had video game soundtracks on vinyl. I know I saw, like, the Stardew Valley one was on vinyl, and as much as I would like that, the vinyl player I have is, like, really old. I don't know how well it works. T-Rex tail, whatever. No. Okay, nothing here, so we can just sell this stuff. These dudes seem nice, but I'm sure you did your research back in the day before you got them. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really do that much research. I mean, I did research just to make sure they were, like, good. But I didn't do research, like, I don't know any, like, the sound specs, like, the range or whatever. But they were like, my old headset broke, I needed a new one. So I got these, and a lot of people recommended them. But yeah, I didn't do that much research on them. I still need to learn more about sound and stuff. Speaking of Xbox, they had a stream with some trailers for games that will release on Series X. Some games claimed 4K 60 FPS with ray tracing. Like, yeah. The funny part about that, in my opinion, was they like called it a gameplay showcase. People were really mad about that. And I watched it live, and I was like, yeah, this ain't gameplay. Some of it was. You know, some of the games were gameplay. And I think, like, the first thing they showed off, I don't remember what it was. It looked really cool, actually. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the stuff they got on there is, like, really cool looking. There's a website that sells them the Doom 2016 soundtracks on vinyl. Not gonna lie, that stuff would be so freaking kick-ass. Yes, it would be. You know what? That doesn't even surprise me that that's on vinyl. Do you have any recommendations on where I could find, like, a player for that, though? Because, like, I have one, I just don't know if it works. And just in case, I might want to look up a place where I could get one if it doesn't work. Gameplay is pretty far-fetched for some stuff. Yeah, it's literally... It was cinematic trailers, and they're like, this is gameplay. Can't dive that much into it either when I did my... Or I didn't dive into it that much when I did my research. Basically went off video reviews and guides for which ones they'd recommend and the reasons why. Yeah, that's kind of what I did back in the day, but... I mean, it was so long ago at this point that I don't remember that much. Dirt 5 is probably going to be something my brother would play. See, like, Dirt 5, it looked really good, but I'm like, is this really next gen? This looks like it could just run on the Xbox One X. And to be fair, it can, because they did that smart delivery thing with a lot of those games where it's like, if you buy it on Xbox One X, you get it for free on Xbox Series X. And it's like, you know, that's cool and that's a pro-consumer move, but then you're kind of designing games that can work on both. And it kind of hinders the, you know, better console when you're designing for both like that. Have you ever changed your console's date / time to move things along in this game? I have not personally. I know some people who have. It's just something that I don't prefer doing. I've been very tempted to, though, because when I had to move the museum, I had to move it 3 times because I didn't know how moving buildings worked, and it was kind of a pain. So, it's just something that I don't really want to do, but, you know, I don't care if people do that, you know. To each their own. They can play the game however they want. Not really a fan of most of these floorings. The birch one looks like it could be nice. You know what? Let's get this just in case. Record players should be able to get those pretty much everywhere. Like, I could just go to Walmart and get one. I don't think I can just go to Walmart and get one. Got myself a 50s retro-style turntable, and it's pretty damn good for me. Yo, that sounds awesome, though. I'm in Australia, so I got mine from JB Hi-Fi. Yep, never heard of them. But that might be why. It might be like a... It might not be international, or maybe they're just not here in America. But, you know what? Maybe I could just go to, like, Guitar Center or something. I mean, I know it's called Guitar Center, but they got other music stuff, too. So maybe just, like, one of those sort of, those types of stores, I guess. If that makes any sense. What is that? Excuse me? What's this? A dog nose. Okay. I've always wanted to have a dog nose. I mean, I guess that's cool. You got the same impression off that trailer for it? Yeah. Like, a lot of the games were like that. It was like, what do you call it? Like, it looks nice, but it doesn't look like... I need to get an Xbox Series X for this. I feel like doing 60 FPS on current gen and 120 on next gen is smart, but with how hard they push the We Are 4K now, everybody's focused on that. Yeah. Doubt many games will actually be native 4K 60. Well, apparently Xbox One X can run games at native 4K 60, so I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility. So I guess that's pretty cool. Magical girl dress I love. Is that the pink one that they had on display? Let's see if they have it in here. Oh, this one? I mean, it is kind of nice. Maybe not my style, but it is kind of nice. I could see this working out really well for a lot of people, actually. And like with the color options, you can make a lot of outfits based on this. Definitely good outfit based, or base is what I'm saying, I guess. Looks like a front of a hot rod red car and has Bluetooth, auxiliary, USB, and radio on the record player itself. It's pretty good. Oh, yo, that sounds awesome, actually. I love that kind of 50s retro style. In fact, like, one of the, like, hot rod kind of cars that I liked was, like, the... Oh, I can't remember the name of it now. It's like a No, it's not Chevelle, I don't think. Anyway, I would be so into that. I gotta see if I could find one like that. That sounds awesome. Watching this in bed. Nice. Let's go. But yeah, if you gotta go to bed or if you get tired or whatever, that's all good, you know? Don't let me keep you. Oh, and there's like different dog noses. That's kind of cool. And there's bubble gum, just in case you want some bubble gum. Brooklyn Retro Turntable. Thank you. I'm going to look that up. Dino, you moved to Illinois? That's cool. What part did you move to? You downstate? Down in the cornfields? Or like city, suburbs? You don't got to say if you don't want to, though. Is there any more new info on RDNA 2 GPU's performance? Yeah, I didn't see anything either. Anything new about that? Like, there's a lot of rumors. There's also a lot of rumors about the, what do you call it? The NVIDIA ones. Like, apparently the 3060 is going to be only 4% slower than, like, the 2080 Ti or something. Or 2080 Super. One of the 2080s. And yeah, price always going to depend on the competition. And that's, for me, is going to be the main thing if I even think about... Well, I'm not even going to think about upgrading. I just had to rebuild my computer. I'm done with that stuff for now. I'll be okay. I got a 2060 Super. It's fine. It's, like, definitely serviceable. Alright, so we got some work boots. I'm just kind of, like, browsing through these clothes, and I'm not really seeing anything I like a lot. Socks are okay. I mean, I'm just kind of basic. I mean, I got basic socks, basic shoes, basic shorts, basic... I mean, this is how I dress in real life. I mean, I even got the red shirt on. It's not number 1, but it is Arsene from Persona 5. $2080 Super performs similarly to that for around the same price. Interesting. This guy who lives across the street, he has a red Corvette Stingray, so Jelly doesn't even use it. Yeah, that's probably just something that you have just to kind of have. I love that kind of car, though. That's, I mean, my grandpa used to have a Corvette. I was offered to drive it. I was so scared that I would ruin it that I didn't want to drive it. City sub. Okay, sounds good. How you liking it in Illinois? Have a great rest of your stream, my dude. Take care of yourself. Hey, you take care too, and thanks for stopping by. Thanks again so much for the raid. I hope you have a great night and a great day tomorrow if I don't see you. And if I'm not following you already, I'm going to definitely drop you a follow and check out your YouTube stuff too. Look forward to more insane stuff and or Jedi Fallen Order. Don't believe the 3060 is only 4% slower than 2080 Ti. Sounds like your usual overhyped rumor. That's what I'm thinking too. Again, it is just a rumor. I don't necessarily believe that, but if it's true, that'd be kind of sick. Yeah, I don't really want anything. Oh, you know what? I do want this fedora, though. Not for right now, but I only had the gray fedora. And the red one. So now I have more fedora versatility. Grandpa wasn't a car guy. He was a trucker who loves his motorcycles. But he did restore a T-Bird cat for my aunt's first car. Yo! Now that's a hell of a first car. Bye? Alright, see you later. Oh, wait, or are you saying bye to Blooper? People also say AMD does a GPU with 80 CUs and HBM2 memory. Doesn't sound realistic to me. I don't even know what HBM2 memory is, but that's a lot of CUs. Share the love, my dude. Beware, cringy content is abound. Because I ain't uploaded proper in 2 to 3 years on it before I start a stream. Hey, no problem. I feel you there. We're all kind of like, well, I mean, to an extent, not as proud of our older stuff. And, you know, more of like, hey, I improved. I'm way better now. Don't worry about it. So I get you. It's all good. But I will be there for when the sketches are abound. I hope, anyway. More expensive than VRAM option over GDDR6. Oh, interesting. Usually used for compute GPUs. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing there is like a decent performance increase there then. Kind of sounds like it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and move Elvis's house, but before we do that, we're going to stop by the Nook Stop thing at Resident Services. KK's still going. I can't actually request a KK song yet. He only does that at like 7 or something in the evening, so unfortunately, nothing for me. Let's see if there's anything in the recycle bin. Hey, a ship deck. That's pretty cool. HBM2 memory are memory chips that are stacked on top of each other to save space and increase the bandwidth speed. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That seems like a neat way to do it. Actually, I was looking into the feasibility of getting a water-cooled GPU for a future build. That way, next time I don't have to worry as much about GPU noise. And it seems somewhat feasible, if not expensive. And you can kind of do it yourself, but I'd rather just get like an AIO or something. Ooh, number 4 shirt. Don't have that one. But yeah, apparently the water-cooled GPUs run a lot quieter than the air-cooled ones. And that's not to say they don't have their fans on it. They still got the fans, obviously, but... Or some fans. Anyong shirt? I'm probably not saying that right. Oh, yeah. Anyong shirt. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, that's definitely Korean. And you know what? I can tell the difference between Korean and, like, Japanese kanji kind of... Well, this kind of writing letters, but, like, I know the Koreans got, like, those, like, O's in it. The Korean stuff has that. But other than that, I have no idea. I have no idea what any of that means. Most realistic rumor for NVIDIA cards I heard is that the 3070 will be 90% of the 2080 Ti performance, and then the 3080 would be 105%, and the new Titan would be 130%, so your usual generational gains. That sounds reasonable, yeah. A lot more realistic. Going to the My Pool Buy. Alright, see you later, Dino. Have a good time at the pool. Seems like a little bit not that nice out, though. But, you know, hopefully it's nice wherever you are. Oh, wait. I don't need to order anything here. What am I doing? Picked up recognizing more Korean than my own mother tongue of French. Sometimes it'd be like that. I mean, it just kind of goes into what you're interested in, too, right? You know, if you're not as interested in French, your brain's not going to really care about the French that much. And if you're more interested in Korean, then, you know, that's something that you kind of want to say, like, hey, what is this? And, you know, you kind of... In a way, I don't know if it's subconsciously or not, but, like, you kind of just pick on that stuff. Or pick up on that stuff easier when you care about it, I think. It's something that interests you. Alright, we're going to move Elvis's house a few spaces over. Whoops, island home. And this will be the last of the island homes I have to move, so that's going to be kind of nice. Veteran K-pop fan, so I do love Korean. See, there you go. And that makes sense. Like, for me... No, actually, I really don't know that much of other languages at all. Like, I learned Spanish in high school, and I can kind of pick up on some of that stuff, but, like, I can't speak it. Well, I could speak it, but, like, I can't, like, hold a conversation, really. I can read it okay, though. And as far as, like, other languages than that, just of stuff I'm interested in, I guess Japanese would be the closest, because I like a lot of Japanese video games and some anime, but I still haven't really picked up on Japanese that much, except for this one thing, but it's kind of a meme. It's like if I saw it written out, I would know what it means, but, like, it translates to, you're already dead or something. And, yeah, that's from some kind of anime, of course, but... I like that one. That one's fun. Especially if you say it to someone in real life and they're just like, what the hell? Is this guy insane? And it'd be like, yeah, I am. Alright. We're moving Elvis's house here. That's what these stones are for. And it looks like this is in the right spot. Elvis, you're kind of in the way, my dude. I think that's right. I mean, that's, yeah, you know, it looks good. That's the important part. Whether it's right in the lineup or not. And yeah, I think it was, actually. Let's go ahead and look. Yeah, because this is, like, diagonal from the thing. Anyway. Gotta pick up the one that Elvis was sitting on. Because that will give us some more room over here to maybe do something, and he's going to get yard space. We're going to have paths here. And the way I'm doing paths is, like, kind of, well, I mean, you might call it a little bit weird, but I'll explain it just in case. I don't remember if I explained it on stream before, so I want to show you the paths I have. Well, it'd be better if I go over here. Alright, so we got, like, the brick paths because I'm building around resident services, and they have this brick path. Honestly, I wish you could connect to it. I wish you could use the same brick path they use. But this is the best I could do. So we got brick path for, like, the more developed area. This is going to be kind of like the busy city kind of vibe. All the major buildings are going to be in here. And then off to the sides is going to be the residential areas. And they got it still kind of, like, nice, but, like, I'm having be, like, a different path to show that it's, like, slowly getting into a less busy area, if that makes any sense. Maybe less developed, technically. And then once I get up into the cliff area, we might do some, like, dirt paths or something. I don't know what kind of paths I want to use up here, but it's not going to be stone, it's not going to be brick. I just wanted to signify that, like, you're getting into the more rural/natural areas, which is why all my ramps up here are just the log ones. They look like the most natural, aside from the ones that are just literally dirt, but dirt's not as cool as the log ones, so that's my thought process behind the paths anyway. And I'm kind of doing the same thing with the bridges. By the way, Rob, you probably read already, but 400 series mobiles won't support Zen 3. Yeah, I saw that. And there's, like, some people saying, well, maybe the motherboard manufacturers could do, like, a BIOS update thing that lets it support it, but it's not very likely that that will happen. So, that's kind of a shame, but you know what? That's okay. I mean, I could still upgrade to a 3000 series Ryzen processor and be pretty happy with that. And even then, my 2700X has... I've never run into any issues with having this CPU. Like, it's never even been pushed to its limits yet. So, like, for my purposes, what I got is okay. But, you know, if I want to upgrade, then, you know, I'm going to probably want a X570 motherboard. I think that's what they're called, though. Is the X570, like, the slightly better B550? 2700X should be good for a long while. Yeah, exactly. I'm not too concerned about that. It's unfortunate just to not have the upgrade path, but, you know, it's not the end of the world for me. Alright, let's, you know what? I'm going to do some Nook Miles tours. Let's do some of those. See if we can find some cool stuff. Do I need anything else? No, we're good. Mean on your current mobile you could still go 3900X in a few years? Yeah, like if I wanted to, that CPU is fantastic, and it will be fantastic for a long time. Could I go 3950X, though? Would that be an option? Or would that even be worth it? I don't know. Because I know, like, there's certain things, like the VRMs and stuff, you gotta worry about when for the motherboard and the processor and stuff. Anyway, if I were to do a rebuild, I know more now than I did back then. Think that would also work with your mobile? Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't buy one of the... Why can't you buy the tickets from here? I didn't buy a Nook Miles ticket yet. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna real quick... Because I wanted to follow Blooper. Why can't I click this? Oh, here we go. Mute site? There we go. There we go. Alright, and I'll leave this up and just have the tab muted. There we go. Okay. Sorry, back to the playing and the streaming. I don't know if you would, given that DDR5 and new platforms are on the horizon, but then again, probably takes years for that stuff to start impacting gaming performance. That's also true, too, but I don't know. I feel like RAM is a weird thing, right? Because you got to worry about not only the speed and, like, the megahertz or whatever for, like, Ryzen processors. Obviously, they like the faster RAM, but then there's also, like, the timings you got to worry about and the latency. And I'm not super familiar with working with that, but when I was working out, like, RAM that would be good with, like, a 39-something processor, and it's still, like, the thing is, once you get up to, like, 32 gigs of RAM, which I don't think I want to go down from for a future build, it gets weird, because, like, it's harder to find, like, the higher frequencies, and then even if you do find, like, a 32 gig kit that's, like, 2x16, it's harder to find at those higher frequency numbers, and once you get up to those numbers, the timings go down more. And I'm not sure what would be technically better for Ryzen. Do you still want the higher, like, megahertz or whatever? Or do you want the tighter timings for that kind of stuff? Like, at that point, I don't know which affects the Ryzen platform as much. Like, what do you want to focus on? Depends on the processor? Probably. That's fair. Because I was like, this processor, I could get this 4,000 megahertz RAM. Or even higher than that, you know, if the motherboard supports it. But when the timings go down to, like, 19 or whatever, it's like, is that worth it anymore over, like, a 16 number or even 15? Because the better ones have better Infinity Fabric overclocking. Oh, okay. They just got the Infinity Fabric. It's all good then. Is that real? Is that a real thing, by the way? Because that sounds made up as hell. I love the name of it, though. If that's real, that's amazing, but it is real. Okay. Infinity Fabric. I love it. Alright, well, we got Hyacinths. This doesn't look like a very nice island, though. Well, no, this doesn't look like a really nice island, so I'm just going to collect the resources I need and head out. Which, unfortunately, is mostly going to be weeds. Maybe we could do a little bit of fishing, and obviously we want to shake the trees to get the furniture and the bees and stuff, but yeah, otherwise this is not a very good island. As most of them aren't very good, though. I mean, it's kind of hard to... Alright, does this work? Yeah, this works. I'm going to try switching back, because this is not my normal stuff. Alright, are we good? Alright, we're good. Yeah, you were absolutely correct. RTX voice, it just works. The RTX voice program just disappeared. Didn't crash or anything, it was just like, yeah, we're not going to be on anymore. So yeah, that's RTX voice for you. It just works. And now you can hear the difference between RTX voice and the regular stuff. Which, honestly, I think is not that bad. I think the compression might be worth the AI filtering kind of thing. Like, I did listen to the VODs before, and it sounded not bad. Plus, I want to keep using it anyway, so the AI, like, maybe gets better, and, I don't know. The AI gets better. I don't know. Because it, like, uses AI for some stuff. That was weird, though. It never, like, disappeared like that before. But, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Thank you for letting me know, Rebecca. They analyzed what you talked about and noticed AMD talk, so it shut itself down. Uh-oh. You could be right. The AI, it's always listening. Actually, that reminds me of something. I was watching this video about how someone, Nah, never mind. The point is, apparently, Apple hates NVIDIA so much to the point where you can't really run their OS with an NVIDIA card, or it can't even, or it can't take an advantage. It can't take advantage of an NVIDIA card, is what I'm trying to say. Not that I'd want to run their OS anyway, but it's kind of interesting. You could pass through an AMD card to it, and that'll work. I mean, do you want to run an Apple OS? No, absolutely not. Although, I mean, for some things, it might be a little bit better than Windows, and that's just mainly Windows breaking itself. Although Apple does that too now. Apple's also started to break itself sometimes. Oh yeah, about memory, that's right. So, yeah, you're right, it does, like, you get, like, half the speed out of it that is, like, says in the numbers. Like, if I went to CPU Z or whatever, my memory would be listed at half of what the speed actually is. Wait, is there no furniture here? What's going on? I want a furniture tree. We shook all these, right? Also, is there a message in a bottle DIY recipe? That's also something I gotta check for. Oh, yep. Here it is. We shook this one, right? Yeah. Maybe we didn't shake the trees over here. Maybe this is the one? Oh, there we go. There's the one. A red corner. Alright, that's just for boxing. I don't need that, though. Yeah, not a very good island. Nope, I forgot to... Okay, well, a stone lion dog. Oh, that's probably really cool, actually. I'll take that. And you know what? This dragonfly over here, if we can catch him. No, he's going over there. That's one of the rarer dragonflies. I've caught a bunch of them, though, so... I mean, I just wanted them for the money. Now, let's see what that one's like. So I think better processors are binned better, so you expect the Infinity Fabric to overclock better. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh, this isn't as cool as I thought it was. It's still kind of cool, though. I can definitely see that being something you'd want to make and put on the island. I thought it'd be like a lion. It was a lion dog, though. I mean, that's my fault for not really understanding what that was. So, would you just go for faster frequencies, then? Over faster timings? Because I know, like, faster timings gives you slightly better performance, and I do mean slightly. I don't even know if it's, like, noticeable in real-world use, other than just being, like, theoretically better. Because when I got my RAM, I got, like, the slightly slower timing version. And I think that's mainly because at the time, that would have been harder on my motherboard or something. For example, not every R5 3600 would handle 3600 megahertz memory, well, because the fabric clock has to go to 1800 megahertz so you don't get latency issues. See, now I'm getting lost. For example, on a 3800X, almost all chips can handle 3600 memory. that makes sense. So you would pretty much... I don't know. Maybe I just got to do more research. Because I'm not super familiar with the fabric stuff. Wait, did I sell that corner? Basically, better CPUs have a higher chance of being okay with faster memory. Okay, and that does make sense. Alright, you know what? I think I might try another Nook Miles Island, and then we'll go for some, maybe some island improvement kind of projects. Could probably fix that, the flower stuff up. Let's see. Oh, right. I want to put the weeds away, though. I'm saving them because I don't need to sell them anymore, because I have all the greedy weeder Nook Miles achievement things. So now I can just save them for, like, crafting and stuff, because I think you need those to make, like, the hedge fences. And I definitely want a bunch of those eventually. That's why they say 3200 megahertz is base for 3rd gen Ryzen, because all the chips can do that. Okay, I guess that makes sense then. So maybe the 4000 whatever megahertz RAM wouldn't be worth it for a long while then. Or maybe that's more for Intel type stuff. Not that I even need memory that fast. And plus DDR5's coming out, so... I guess I'm not too hung up on the memory. Or, well, I kind of am, but, like, I shouldn't be, is what I'm trying to say. And I think... Ooh, got him. I think... Instead, I just want to at least focus on, what do you call it? I can't think of the word for it. Yeah, a water-cooled GPU, just for quieter stuff. DR5 will not matter until probably Ryzen 5000. Okay. Yo, Moonlight Shadow, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Just checked Wongy's Discord, saw you were live, thought I'd come over and chill. Well, thank you so much for coming over and chilling. I hope you enjoy your stay. Just doing some Animal Crossing today. Made some decent progress on my town, and I think right now I'm going to go on a Nook Miles tour, and then after that we might do some town improvements. And by that I mean, like, fix my hybrid situation, because it is a mess. I got too many flowers. I got them in. I'm still doing those 5x5 hybrid grids, which were proven to be kind of inefficient. Also playing Animal Crossing right now. My museum and Nook's Cranny opened up today on my island. Yo, let's go! That's gotta feel really good. I remember I was really excited when the museum opened, because then I could finally stop stockpiling stuff outside. Like, the stacks of things you get for, like, the stuff you want to donate just gets a little bit crazy, but now you won't have to worry about that anymore, which is kind of nice. And Nook's Cranny is very nice, because, I mean, that's just a better shop. Although it's a little bit weird, because Timmy and Tommy technically aren't open 24/7 anymore, like they are when they're in resident services or whatever. But that's pretty cool. That sounds pretty exciting. How you liking Animal Crossing so far? And have you played, like, previous games? DDR4 base is technically 2133 megahertz anyways, I think, so if you buy 3200 megahertz, it's just verified to overclock to that speed consistently. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense when you explain it that way. Alright, so this is, I forget what's so good about this island. Oh yeah, it's slightly better for catching, like, river fish, I guess. Started playing it on Thursday. I only time skipped one day just to get blathers on my island. I don't blame you. New Horizons is my first Animal Crossing game, and I'm already in love with it. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to hear that. I love that, like, for a lot of people, this is their first Animal Crossing game, and so many people are just falling in love with it. And this is peak Animal Crossing, so if you're gonna join in on the Animal Crossing hype, this is definitely the game to get. If you can, that is. I mean, it's not that the other games are bad, but this is, like, pretty much by far the best. So I'm so glad you're enjoying it. And, yeah, Blathers is, well, I kind of didn't like Blathers at first. I was very tempted to time travel. Because he was, being a jerk. He's like, oh, I can't accept your stuff. Like, you know, you get the tent at first, and then it's like, alright, you've donated a few things, now I have to be closed again. And, we didn't see eye to eye, let's say. Yo, what's up, Mickey? Welcome to the stream. How's your weekend treating you so far? Hope you're having a good one. Also, I did not yet get the chance to check it out, but from what you posted in your Discord, I can't wait to check out your latest song. Weekend is going well. That is so good to hear. Mine's going pretty good too. Although, I started off kind of weird because, like, my mom's phone stopped charging, and I was helping her figure out if it was the, like, if it was the cable or the battery, and it seems like it might be the battery, so we might have to get her, like, a new phone or something, or just get it fixed. But apparently getting it fixed is so expensive, you almost might as well get a new phone. So, it's like, I don't know, weird situation, I guess, but not bad necessarily. It's just that's what my focus has been on this morning, and as such, I forgot to eat lunch. So, I mean, that's my bad, though. I'm not making excuses, but I'm making excuses. Sometimes it will matter, other times it won't. Depends a lot on what your bottleneck is, GPU versus CPU, etc. Okay. So maybe it's like still good to consider, but it's not necessarily a make or break if the RAM thing doesn't work out too well. Is, I guess, kind of what I'm... Well, never mind. I should stop talking. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. The brain melt has happened a lot earlier today. Not really much to do on the first day, to be honest, so... Got kind of boring just fishing, catching bugs with nothing else to do. Yeah, for sure. And especially when you've caught all the fish and bugs that are available to be donated anyway. So really all you can... Oh, I picked a flower on accident. No, it's not too bad. Did I see your other message? Oh, wait, I did, and I got to sneeze, though. Hang on. Damn, allergies. Alright, I'm back. Memory timings, however, I don't know too much about. Hardware Unboxed has investigated memory timings in detail. Interesting watch. Hardware Unboxed, you say? Okay. Thank you, Mickey. Yeah, it's those allergies, man. And I don't usually get them that bad, but I've been sneezing a lot more lately. But yeah, I can definitely see how it can get kind of boring on the first day. There's not a whole lot you're able to do. But for me, I kind of like the slow progression that I'm getting. I haven't time traveled yet, and I probably won't. But I don't have anything against it necessarily. It's just, for me, I just don't think it's for me. Can link the video in your Discord? That would be fantastic, Warlord. Thank you. Oh, I guess I could have put that in my hair. Oh, well. Alright, so we got the weeds, got a tree branch. I guess we can search for some furniture. Because this is another Nook Miles Island that's not very good, unfortunately. Oh, right, you know what? I should have my net out. Always have your net out when you shake trees. Because that way you're ready for the bees. What's this? Old-fashioned alarm clock. Hey, I think Jenna might like that. She'll know what I mean if I send it to her. Oh, there was an orchid mantis up there. I scared it away. But I've seen a few options for the water-cooled GPUs, Warlord, and it looks like Gigabyte has a few of them. Some of them are, like, super expensive, though. Like I would not even think of. But I think EVGA had, like, some cheaper ones, but probably the water cooling's not that great. So notice it's 37 degrees here with the wind chill. That's pretty chilly. Especially for, like, what's supposed to be spring at this point. Come on, global warming, where you at when we need you? DAE, global warming's not real? Alright, let's not get into that. I'm just kidding, by the way, I'm just kidding. You know, it's just the fun thing where if it's cold or warm once, people like to say, see? I told you. And it's just kind of silly to me. Yeah, that's a little cold, though. It's a little bit chilly here, but I don't think it's that bad. And I just want to check, whoops, that's a shovel, not a pole vault. I suppose you could pole vault with your shovel, but it'd probably be a lot more dangerous. Wait, is that an orange tree? If that's an orange tree, I don't want to go up there. Okay, it is. So glad it's raining on my island today, now I won't have to water my flowers. That's a great point, yeah. And actually, there's certain, like, bugs and, well, it's mostly just bugs, but also certain fish that only come out in the rain. Or are more likely to come out in the rain. So... that and, like, the music changes slightly. It's pretty subtle, but it's kind of nice. I love it. And it's just kind of a nice aesthetic. I'm still waiting on a good thunderstorm here, though. I have not had a good thunderstorm yet. Just caught my first snail. Let's go. Yep, that's one of the rain bugs. Well, they consider it a bug in this game. It's not really. It's a mollusk. It's a mollusk, so it just counts under the bug section for some reason, though. Not entirely sure why they did it that way, but... Still haven't managed to get a shooting star. I don't know what it is about the shooting stars, but I've gotten a ton of them. Like, I think it has to be a clear night, but I think it could be any clear night. Now, I might be wrong, but, like, sometimes if I, like, at nighttime, I look up and there's no clouds. If I stay out long enough and just stay looking at the sky long enough, sometimes you'll have shooting stars. And I think meteor showers are not required for getting the shooting stars, but they're just, like, a lot more common during those. So I'm not entirely sure how that works, though. But I've gotten pretty lucky when it comes to that. Should probably actually play at night. That's true, too. Although, I know, for me, I find it a lot harder to play at night. Usually, I play during the day and I'm good. Sometimes I'll play at night when I just don't really have much else to do. Also, I want to see what this looks like, so we'll place that item. Oh yeah, it's an old-fashioned alarm clock, alright. I wonder, does it make sounds? No. Okay, that's probably good, though. I don't think I want to listen to that. Guessing they just didn't want the museum to be too complex. That's probably why, too, yeah. I mean, it's, it just doesn't make sense to... I'm gonna put this in storage for now. Hang on to that. We'll sell the bugs. And then I think I might move around some flowers. But yeah, you know, it doesn't make sense to kind of break it down that much. It's pretty basic, you know. You got your fish, you got your bugs, you got your fossils, and now you got your paintings. And they might add another section, but like that's only speculative and might be spoilers. So I'm not gonna really talk about that just in case. But I'm kind of excited for it if they do decide to go that route. Hey, Puck's here. I've been looking for you, bud. Buying stuff too? Nope, but let's chat. This place is super big. I always get hungry halfway through the store. This place isn't that big. What are you talking about? Like, imagine just walking. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. And that's it. Oh my gosh. Puck, you're a gem. Oh, right, I was gonna sell stuff here. Honestly, waiting to see if they add deep sea diving to the game. I think they will. I do think they will. And part of me kind of likes the fact that we're getting new stuff, but part of me also doesn't like the fact that, like, that stuff was in previous games, and I kind of think it just should have been in this game from the start. So I'm a little bit torn on that, but, like, I'm happy that it's, like, probably gonna happen. Although, we don't know for sure. There's a chance it doesn't happen. Same with, like, gyroids and stuff. I missed them from the previous games. Alright, so let's go ahead over to our flower area. Well, yeah, I'm going to go up to the flower area first so we can make room for flowers that are on the ground currently. I wish I had this bridge. We'll get there. No, wait, I need to use the pole vault again. See, I need lots of bridges up here. It's just kind of, it's weird. My more complicated infrastructure is in, like, what is going to be a more rural area of my town. Can understand why they did it, because the game takes a while to go through and get to the credits, but there's just so much to do. That's right, there is so much to do. And even beyond the credits, there's so much to do. So, like, it's got a lot of content. I'm just not a huge fan of, like, kind of technically withholding content. I mean, I know they probably didn't do it on purpose, and it was more of, like, you know, to get the game out in a reasonable time. You know, I'm not a fan of it, though. I mean, they are, you know, probably putting it back in, so that's good, and they're not charging us for it, which is also good. But I'm sometimes critical of game devs, and I don't necessarily want to give the Animal Crossing devs a pass just because it's Animal Crossing. You know, I kind of want to hold them to the same standard, too, in a way. Also, because it has the most, it was the most anticipated game of 2020. That's also very true. It was actually, like, the most anticipated game for 2019 back when they said it was coming out back then, but they delayed the game to prevent, like, dev crunch and stuff, which I am a huge fan of, and I wish more companies would just do that instead of release a product that's not finished. And, you know, you know, I feel like most people would understand, hey, you know what, we just don't have the time. We just need more time to get it out and make it the best game we can make it. And most people are going to be like, you know what, that's fine, that's good, we're going to be patient and wait. It sucks that we have to wait, but, like, it's going to be worth it. And I feel like the wait for Animal Crossing was worth it, even though it doesn't have features that were kind of present in some of the other games. We have way too many purple mums. But that's okay. And yeah, I guess we'll take these. I mean, I know these are like the non-hybrid ones, but we need them to make hybrids technically. Although I kind of have to maybe start from scratch on these. Because the way hybrids work, it like matters if you bought them as seeds or if you found them. I don't know why it matters or what exactly it affects, but there's that new hybrid info that came out, which is why I'm getting rid of these. I'm just going to kind of throw them over here and not really care if they hybrid too much, but... See, I wanted these to hybrid. Like, I think pink and blue windflowers make something, but I'm not entirely sure. And that might be another thing where it's like, it has to be from seeds, or it has to be this specific kind of hybrid. Like, there's like actual botanists who play this game who are trying to figure this stuff out, which I thought was kind of funny. Like, it, like, sort of applies to real-life flower things, but it, like, not entirely. All those flowers look so lovely. Thank you. I think they do, too. I just like having a lot of flowers on my island, and I know they're all up here in the same spot, and that's not going to be permanent. But this is just kind of the area where I store my hybrids, and I guess they kind of make more sometimes. And eventually, I just want to have, like, dedicated flower gardens and just put a bunch of pretty flowers in there. Just because I love flowers in Animal Crossing, and I think they can really add a lot to your town, whether it's, like, I don't know, it's just, like, a nice splash of color. You know, among the buildings and the green grass, then you have, like, pretty flowers. And I'm looking forward to doing that, but I'm just not quite developed enough where I have that all planned out yet. That, and I need more flowers. Like, I have a lot of flowers, but I want, like, all the hybrids, you know? That's one of my goals, to get all the hybrids. Gonna wait until I get terraforming before I start making flower gardens? That's fair, too, yeah. I think I started a little bit before terraforming, but I wasn't, like, taking it seriously until I had terraforming, so I definitely understand that thought process as well. Alright, we're just going to put a line of white flowers here. We'll get the other ones too. I'm just kind of moving them a little bit at a time. And like hyacinths, I got way too many hyacinths, but the orange and the blue ones are hybrids, and they also like can hybrid into these purple ones, which is what I'm really going for. I only have a few purple hyacinths, but I do like them a lot. And you know what? I think I'm not going to encroach on the hyacinths too much, so that way if they do decide to make purple ones, we'll be good. You missing any of the base flowers at all, or are you just working on crossbreeding now? I'm just working on crossbreeding now. I think I have all the base flowers, but I might have to like redo that because I don't know how much of the flowers I have that I found or if they're from seeds, because apparently it matters if they're from like a bag of seeds. And like I'm gonna have to look at that guide that I saw again, and I don't really remember exactly what it said, other than that does matter. So I think what I'm going to do is basically restart my base flowers from the beginning, and just get... Oh, don't you run away from me. Right. Right, he's not running anymore. Come on, let's get him, let's get him. No, he knows. He knows about it. Come on, I just want to sell you for money. Gotcha. There we go. Is that a myth or confirmed? I think, well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is confirmed. I think it was confirmed via data mine, but I'm not entirely sure on how they found that info. But I just want to... I want to do it right. Oh, right, I need a new shovel. Got all mine from islands, and I get 2 to 3 hybrids a day. Yo, that's pretty good. Well, I don't know how much I get per day, but I've also stopped watering my flowers, so that's probably why I haven't gotten any yet, because you do need to water them for them to hybrid, but yeah, I haven't been watering them, mainly because I gave up on my approach to it, because I'm like, oh, this approach just isn't as good, and it's taken up a lot more room than I need to take up. Most of the stuff we already know that's coming out was data mined. That's true, yeah, a lot of that stuff was data mined, and I guess technically we still don't know if it's 100% confirmed, but it does sound pretty confirmed. If it's true that stinks, there's no way to tell the difference. Yeah, that's kind of true too, like there's no definitive way to check. And Seabass, welcome to the stream. How's your weekend going so far? Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's an orchid mantis. That's 2,400 bells right there. Doing alright? Sounds good. I'm doing alright too, if not a little bit hungry. Well, definitely like a lot bit hungry because someone heated up something for lunch and I smell it now, and I forgot to eat lunch today. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. Can't really complain. Sounds like super complex crossbreeding mechanics wouldn't really fit the game. Yeah, kind of. I agree. And I don't know how much of it is meant to be super complex, or if they just want you to just experiment for yourself, or what. I don't really know the design decision behind it. I wish I did so I can understand it more. But they might have their reasons, is what I'm saying. Not excusing it. I'm just saying they might have their reasons. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so we can plant these yellow ones. Or, well, yeah, we'll put the yellow ones over here. Just going around my island right now, digging up all my fossils. That's how I usually like to start my day, is just to go around with the shovel, get all these fossils, and have Blathers assess them. And then I usually just sell them, because I actually completed my fossil exhibit not too long ago. So, I mainly do it for the money now, but it's still, I just can't get it out of my system. Like, if I see them there, I'm going to dig them up anyway. So I don't think I'll ever skip getting the fossils. True, you can use hidden complexity to make it feel a bit mysterious, I guess. Yeah, maybe that's what they're going for. I really don't know. Yeah, get the conspiracies going. I do like that idea. Now, these orange tulips, I want a lot more of, so I'm actually going to put these in a way where they can actually hybrid. I'm not just going to shove them over with the rest of the flowers. Finally going to get back into working again after not doing it for years. My dad pointed out to me last night that I'm getting... Oh, wait, working out? Getting way too skinny, and he's right, which does partly make me feel depressed, so I'm going to start changing that. Okay, yeah, working out. Yeah, sounds good, Apollo. Definitely applaud that move. Hope that works out for you. Hopefully you can find a nice routine. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, dude. I know for me that's been harder during quarantine, but like, I've made it like that on myself. I mean, I have Ring Fit Adventure on Nintendo Switch, which I think is actually a great fitness game, and it is actually like a game. It's an RPG, and it's an adventure. So like, it does keep you coming back, but I haven't played it in a while, for like stupid reasons, and I need to like not do that basically. You know, and get fit again. I've probably gained a bunch of weight during the quarantine thing after losing a bunch of it, so it kind of sucks. Wish too skinny was my problem. I mean, I get it, you know. For a lot of people, they're too skinny. For a lot of people, they're a little bit too big. You know, we all got our own kind of, you know, ideal sort of, and I'm going to do this to delete the paths, by the way. Like, our ideal, like, thing we want to aim for, so... Like, I definitely get, like, both sides of it, for sure. But, me being on the bigger side, you know, I could be a little skinnier. But you know what? That's why we work on that stuff. And if y'all have Ring Fit Adventure or a Nintendo Switch, I recommend Ring Fit Adventure. Again, it's been really great for me, and I actually had a really, really good routine working before the quarantine started, and then... The reason I stopped working out, and again, it's a stupid reason, and it might be a completely backwards reason, But it's, I guess, again, more of an excuse at this point, but I was, like, afraid that, like, if I'm gonna get the virus and I, like, work out, like, I'm not gonna be able to catch my breath and, like, be tired all the time and not be able to fight off the virus if I get it. But I think that's sort of, like, not really true. But I've been scared, so... I don't know. I definitely plan on getting 100% back into it after quarantine's over, though, because I miss it. I liked working out. I liked playing Ring Fit Adventure. I liked my diet, which is a weird thing to say, but it worked. It worked. I was seeing a lot of results, and kind of fell behind on that. But I'm like, I want my body to be ready if I do have to fight off some kind of virus. Which, again, might be worse because it doesn't sound very logical, but if you think it's a good enough reason for you personally, it works. Right, like, I'm not even sure if that's logical or not. Because, like, I'm thinking, alright, my body will be, you know, not tired. So, that's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, if I'm, like, getting less fit, is that just doing more harm than good at that point? And I think it might be. Like, I don't know the medical situation enough to know if that makes sense. And, I'm, like, because I'm just afraid that, like, I'm going to work out and then all of a sudden I'm going to be like, I can't catch my breath, I have the virus. I know it's not how it works, I'm just scared. I feel like working out probably keeps you healthier. See, that's what I'm thinking, too. Like, there's definitely multiple thoughts behind it. And, I'll feel more comfortable getting back into it once this is over, though. Because, again, it's not even, like, a lazy thing. At least I don't think it is, because it's something I enjoyed anyway. Like, it wasn't work to me. It was fun, and it was a nice part of my day. And actually, now with it, like, getting nicer outside, I can't wait to go on, like, longer walks and stuff. You know, getting that vitamin D and a workout. And, like, double benefits there. But that's just kind of been my mindset. If you had the virus in such a bad state, it should be noticeable before a major workout session. I would think so. Not gonna strike all of a sudden and then you suffocate. Well, yeah, that's not how it works, really. But, like, I know, like, you can have it for a while before you know you have it. And, like, you know, like, the whole asymptomatic thing. And I'm just scared if I have it asymptomatic and go super hard that I might be, you know, deterring my body's ability to fight it. But again, being healthier is probably better for you than being not tired. So, again, I definitely see the flaws in my logic, in my brain's logic. But that doesn't make it any easier to be not afraid of that, I guess. And, you know, it's something that I'm okay sharing. Oh, wait, where did I get the windflowers from? Did I dig up the tulips first? Yeah, I did the tulips first, that's right. Alright, so I'm going to set up the tulips in a way where they can maybe, hopefully, hybrid. I want some, make this one the yellow one. I want, like, a lot of orange ones. Don't you usually start slower, then go harder with your workouts? Yeah, like, I do a little bit of a warm-up first. Got my saber-tooth skull, let's go! Is that the last piece you needed for the saber-tooth? If so, congrats! It's really satisfying seeing them in the museum, too, once it's all complete. Well, not the whole museum complete, but like, once the thing you're working on is complete, I mean. I think it's actually my first piece, okay. Well, then once you get, like, the tail with the other parts, it's just cool to see the thing come together. I think the museum is really cool for that in this game, and I don't know, I guess it's something you don't really think about a whole lot. I guess we could just put the white one here, too. And if we get pink tulips, I won't be mad. We need more of those. Think feeling bad should reveal itself while ramping up the workout if it's that bad? That's probably true, too. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I don't know. Like, if I'm on lockdown for much longer, I might just say screw it and start working out anyway. Because I don't like not being active. But according to what our governor said, and I don't know how this is going to work, but he said something to the effect of, we're not opening up until there's 0 new cases. And I don't know what kind of metric you can use to say there's 0 new cases, because a new case could pop up months apart from other ones. Do we shut down once a new case comes up? You know, like, and also, people are getting so restless that you're just not going to be able to do that. Like, how are you going to enforce that? People are already doing strikes and stuff. It does make you feel unhealthy not being active, yeah, and I haven't been eating as good either. With no time frame, that means nothing, true. Like, we have a time frame, but he also later said that, like, we're not opening up until there's no cases. Like, the time frame we currently have is we're going to start opening up on, well, after May is over. So on June 1st is when we might think of starting opening up. I guess he could extend that. From the way he's talking, it sounds like he might want to extend that further. And it's like, how long are we going to be locked down? Gonna head downstairs to my workout now, BRB. Alright, sounds good, Apollo. Have a good workout. Make sure you stay hydrated and have like a recovery thing. Might maybe work into like getting some kind of like protein stuff. I don't know, that's what I would... That's what I did anyway. You can do whatever works best for you. You might not want my unsolicited advice, and that's completely fair. Yeah, how do you wait for no cases, though? That's what I'm thinking, because I don't think that's physically possible. I mean, like, Ebola is not really like a pandemic anymore, but, like, a case or two could pop up. I mean, that's maybe not the best example, but, like, we have had, like, Ebola happen somewhat recently, so it's like... how are you waiting for no cases? Like, what is the metric here? What's the time frame? Because it's not like the virus will be extinct, right? Even if we get a vaccine, and even if we get everyone vaccinated, it still exists as a virus. So it's still going to be going around. I just don't know. And you know what? I don't actually want these anywhere here because I want those tulips to be able to make more tulips, I guess. So we'll just shove them in here, I guess. Yeah, windflowers will go here. Except for the pink ones. I'll put those by the blues in hopes for, well, more blues. How many flowers do we have on me? Okay, quite a bit, actually. So in the middle, let's put a red one. Oh, wait, no, I wanted the red one, like, here. Definitely hype, just drank a bottle of water. Let's go. Also good to have some with you, just in case, you know? If there would a vaccine, can't wait for all the anti-vaxxers to rather get the virus than autism. Yeah. You know, that's gonna happen. Which the president apparently supports. Did he? I don't know if he did. Like, it's hard to believe that, though, because he is pushing so hard for a vaccine. Or at least he's saying that. I don't know. I don't know what anyone thinks these days. Heard of people to inject bleach. He's so dumb. Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, I was being sarcastic. Don't actually do that." And then, like, Lysol had to, like, tweet out or something. Yeah, don't inject our product. Don't ingest it in any way. Like Jim Carrey, Dumb and Dumber. He said things about vaccines causing autism a few years ago. Okay, yeah, that's a few years ago, yes. I believe he probably did. Or, well, I would believe he probably did. I don't know exactly. But, like, he's saying things about, like, oh, the vaccine's coming along great. So it doesn't sound like that's his attitude towards this vaccine, which, again, is kind of weird and definitely contradictory to the previous statements. So I don't really know what's going on in his mind, to be completely honest. And you know what? I never do, and I think most people never do. So, you know what? I guess his strategy works. Be insanely unpredictable. No one knows what's going to happen. That's a little scary, though, when you think about it. Probably just talk some bullshit back then to get votes for the conspiracy people. Yeah, it could be. Should care more about his STDs and predator tendencies than vaccines. I don't know. I would like a COVID-19 vaccine before he addresses that stuff, because that could be never. Who knows? Unless you mean, like, about his anti-vax stuff, in which case, yeah, that's true. Oh, his anti. Okay, yeah. In that case, I'm with you. It's kind of taking longer than I thought. I mean, not in a bad way. It's just... It doesn't seem like as big of a project until you start doing it. I feel like him saying vaccines bad and climate change made up by China went really well together. Full tinfoil. There you go. And he recently... Or, well, he didn't necessarily, but, like... Under his administration, the Pentagon declassified those ALML videos. So he's our tinfoil president, I guess. The ALMLs are real, vaccines are bad, and what was the other one? Yeah, climate change ain't real. It's just a little sunny out. Oh, what was wrong with the little sun? Now, I don't think he actually believes in those conspiracies. He probably doesn't. I don't know. I mean... Here's the thing. You know what? Never mind. Remember once his wife was going to the Olympics and there was Korean fans going crazy and she thought they were all for her and she was all smiles? Little did they know, legend K-pop singer, you know, from Shinny? I'm probably not saying that right. Was right beside her and they were screaming because of him. She's dumb though. That's pretty funny actually. He likes to say things to please specific groups. Yes. Although, you could say that about every politician. I think most politicians are like that, and it's kind of sad that, like... I mean, the whole appeal of Trump for a lot of people is that he's not a politician, but he just is a politician now, so... That didn't really work out now, did it? I mean, that's just kind of how politics is, though. I'm not saying I like it, but, like, that's definitely the thing of politics. You just say things to please certain people to get votes. Good, but most wouldn't go that far with the wrong information. Maybe. I don't know. I think you underestimate a lot of politicians, maybe. Look, I've just had enough of them. All of them. I don't like any of them. I really don't. I'm not even one side or the other side. I'm just like... I know they're all bullshitting me some way or another, so it's kind of hard to vote for someone who you think might not do that. And they kind of just all do it. I don't know, man. He understands business and bigotry. The two B's. Is that what the BBB stands for? The Better Business... Well, no, I guess that is the Better Business Bureau. Especially if it can be harmful, like not vaccinating your kids. Yeah, you should probably vaccinate your kids. Like, it's weird, though, because, like, at the same time, I'm like, people can do whatever they want, and, you know, for the most part, I don't care, but, like, when it starts to affect other people, then it's like, you know what, you should really just, kind of get with the program, I guess. Most of them use half-truths, where some of his statements are basically not questionable, but just confirm bullshit in some cases. I don't know, man. I'm used to just the 100% bullshit at this point. I've definitely seen half-truths, but it's not really like that here. One side tells you another thing, one side tells you the other thing. Maybe there's half-truths, but I feel like there's just mostly kind of bullshit. Anyway, let's shift the discussion, though. I don't really want to get into politics stuff. Even though, unfortunately, that does kind of go hand-in-hand with the COVID stuff, and, you know, I also started it, I will admit, with talking about how the governor was saying that stuff. The two-party system you guys have is probably more bullshit than here. Yep, that's kind of what I'm thinking, too. And, you know, when you vote for those other parties, it's like... You're not throwing your vote away, for sure. I wouldn't say that, but it definitely feels like it sometimes when it's like... People only know the two parties. Really. And it's just kind of a shame. I think we could use a change, but anyway. Less politics now. I mean, that's technically against channel rules, but I did start it, so I'm not exactly setting the best example. And the only reason I even have it against channel rules, I don't mind talking about it, mostly, but I know a lot of people like turn to Twitch as a way to get away from that kind of stuff. and I definitely support that, because I do the same thing. You know, I'm just tired of, like, the daily grind of that kind of information and taking it all in, where I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to turn on Twitch and not think about it. So, I want to be a place where that can happen for the most part. And for the most part, we don't talk about politics, but, yeah, that's the reason why that's kind of like a banned thing, technically. Sister is streaming Inuyasha on Netflix to get ready for the new series, but she read more into the new anime, and I don't think I'd be into it. One part of the new anime theories made me oh no, what? Well, I guess I wouldn't really know, but that sucks. Hopefully it'll be good, I guess is all I can really say. Because I don't really know a whole lot about it. I've only seen a few episodes of the first one, and gotcha. Sure, once our generation gets older, politics will change quite a bit. Oh yeah, for sure. Play by my own rules anyway, not trying to get banned though. No, you good, dude. You good. Everyone in here's been fine. You want a spoiler of the cringe? Like, see, the thing is, for me, it wouldn't really be... well, I guess it would be a spoiler, but it wouldn't be as impactful for me because I'm not, like, actively watching it. And, I mean, that's, like, a pretty long anime, right? So I don't know if I would be actively... or if I would actively watch it. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind a spoiler. I don't know about anyone else in chat. Yeah, I had to get this butterfly. It's, like, large and, like, worth a lot of money. Yeah, we'll get there. Apparently, Sesumaru's kid is from From Rin. Last anime, she was a child, a literal 5-year-old. Wait a minute. So is it like the time skip's too big then? I'm not... I don't know. I don't know these things, I'm sorry. Because with 5 parties, you have more shifts depending on what they do right/wrong. Yeah, 5 parties sounds a lot nicer. He was a grown adult. Wait a minute. So, was a literal 5-year-old and is now a grown adult? Or wait, was a grown I'm sorry, I'm not following. See, this is what happens when I talk about things I don't know about. I'm so sorry. What did I want to make here? We got the lilies, so I guess I want orange ones. No, we want orange and pink. So we'll just do this. Then another one, yellow one here. That'll get us our orange. And give a little bit of space, maybe. Whoops, that's a little bit too much space. Whatever, that'll be fine. And then we'll do a red and a white, and then we'll get pink. And that's all you really need. You know, it doesn't, you know, the grids or whatever that I had, like, they technically work. They're just not the most efficient, and they take up way too much space. And now I can just put the rest of these flowers in here somewhere. Like, here's our hybrid ones that we have. Ooh, another butterfly. Madagascan sunset moth? I guess it's technically not a butterfly. What is the difference between a butterfly and a moth? Like, I don't know. Anyway. He's an adult demon. She was a child. He doesn't age. Wait a minute then. Yeah, what the heck? Did they just, like, retcon that, or they just... Yeah, that seems a little questionable, I guess. Do Flick and CJ start coming after you have your first bridge built? I'm not sure about that. I thought it was just completely random, but I definitely could be wrong. Guess we'll put a white one over here too, and that way if the pink lilies want to spread, they can. Well, let's leave that space open just in case. Oh wait, peacock butterfly. See, this is why it literally pays to work by the flowers. Don't even want to know, to be honest, so I don't think I'm going to watch it to ruin my childhood Funimation. Okay, you know what, that's probably fair. That makes sense. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sorry they kind of ruined it a little bit. Oh, another butterfly. Oh, okay, scared that ladybug away. But yeah, I think Flick and CJ are completely random. I think I only ran into them after I built my first bridge, but I have no idea if that's like a coincidence or not, you know? Like, that could have just been coincidence and it took a while for them to show up. Nope, gotta make a new bug net. Oh, definitely gotta make a new bug net now. Look at that butterfly. Alright, it is flying down here, though, so if we can keep it on screen... Oh, I hope it doesn't go away. Because this is the closest area I can craft. Oh, no. Come on, make a bug net before it gets away. It might go away, but... we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, net obtained. Yeah, just go, whoops. Put this over here. I actually have a model of the Queen Alexandra's, or is it Alexandra or Alexandria? That big old butterfly. I got the model of it. Oh yeah, it does seem like it's gone too. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Do a little bit more looking around. It would probably have gone up more if anything, but... yeah. Oh well. But yeah, I got the model of that one the last time Flick came over. And, alright, I don't have any more flowers up here, so I guess we can go down and get some more. Wait, yeah, I was done moving the flowers anyway when I was seeing those butterflies, so that kind of works out. I don't think I have too many more sets of flowers down here. But we'll see. We got the windflowers, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. The windflowers weren't down here, though, were they? No, they weren't. I moved those before. Ah, the hyacinths. Which... oh, and the roses. Okay, well, the roses are important. The hyacinths, not so much. Oh, wait. That's that rare dragonfly over there. And he might be gone already, too. See, I feel like things despawn way too fast once they get off screen. Like, he was off screen for like a few seconds, and now he's just gone. No, well. So I think it is just the roses and the hyacinths I need. Let's go ahead and check the map, actually. That would help. Alright, so... oh, wait. Was that the dragonfly? That's a dragonfly. Or, well, it was the shadow of a dragonfly. I have no idea where it is now, though. Anyway. Oh, wait. We have Cosmos still, too. Alright, so we got a few more. I'm going to get multiples at the same time, and I'm going to also wipe these dirt spots away. Last night at midnight, I was determined to catch my first scorpion, and I got lunged and attacked by 5. Oh, no. Did not catch a diddly darn freaking one. I'm getting mad. Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, why you do this? Dang, scorpions. I haven't even seen a scorpion yet. I haven't been playing at night, though, so that's probably a little bit of the reason why. But if I see one, well, I guess I'll try to be ready, but who knows what's gonna happen, right? Okay, come on now. I remember it took me a while, like, to find a tarantula, but once I did find one, I was able to catch it. But then, like, from then on, it was hard catching most of them. Seemed to appear after 9 p.m.? Oh, okay. See, I thought it was 8, and I could be wrong. But that's probably why I haven't found one yet. For some reason, I thought it was 8. Actually, this Cosmos Hybrid Square almost filled up entirely, which is kind of impressive. Kind of happy with how this one turned out. The rest of them did not do that. Shout out to HG for the Cosmos seeds. So I think, yeah, it was HG that gave me them. Let's get the regular ones first, then the hybrids. And then we'll, if we have the inventory... no, we're not going to have the inventory space, actually. So I guess we do kind of have to move these one at a time just because of... inventory space reasons. Yo, Moonlight Shadow, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you continue to enjoy the streams, friend. Glad you decided to stop by today. Yeah, Wonky's pretty great. She actually made my emotes. We talked about... I don't remember if you were here when we talked about that, but we briefly talked about emotes and stuff. And she did a damn good job, too. I'm going to commission her again when she's good and ready. I don't want to, you know, put too much pressure. I got to talk to her, though. I haven't talked to her about it. Oh, you think so? Okay. So, yeah, you know the story. The story all about how someone's life got flipped, turned upside down. I don't know what happened to the Fresh Prince or why he was flipping all around like that, but I mean, he was having some times. I think we can all agree with that. He was having some times. Alright, so for Cosmos, standard red, standard white, to get some pink ones. And I think the orange ones might hybrid off each other. I have no idea if the pink ones do. You know what? I'm going to real quick pull up that guide. By chance, do you have any duplicate DIYs that you want to get rid of? I have a ton of them, actually. I have a whole section of them. And you're welcome to absolutely any of them if you want to stop by. I got them all on the ground. Remember once Will Smith's kid wanted to be a K-pop artist? Like, K literally stands for Korean, and you got to be some kind of Asian descent. He's not too smart either. Well, you know what? He's dreaming big. I'll say that. Yeah, I'm not sure how that technically works out, though. I mean, it's kind of weird, though, like, having a genre be specific to, like, a certain group of people. I mean, it makes sense, though, because it's, like, that's the genre, right? But I almost feel that, I don't know. It's weird, though, because, like, there's K-pop, right? And this goes for, like, any music, but it's, like, it's weird because it's, like, that's, like, a type of music. Do you have to be that descent to be making the music? Like, if the music itself is, like, similar and in the genre? I don't know. I literally just don't know. These are just questions I'm asking. Flowers and shrubs. I'm looking up the Cosmos hybrids. All right, so... Oh, okay, so pinks don't hybrid off each other. It's just red, white, yellow and red, and red. All right, so that's easy. We can do that. Maybe later I want to do a few more things first. Gotta place my 3 plots first before I hang out today. Hey, sounds good. No problem. But yeah, they're here if you want them. And they will be here for quite some time, probably. I can't get rid of them. Like, I had, you know, I have them just basically in front of the airport so that anyone who wants them can take them. And, you know, someone did stop by, took a bunch of them, and then almost immediately it was like, okay, now, like, I got more duplicate recipes and I can't get rid of them anymore. Do I want to... I guess we can put the rest of them over here. Starting to run a little bit low on space, because I do want some spaces for the roses, too. Simon from American Idol made a British K-pop band called Keshi. They literally stole stuff from every well-known K-pop band doing well right now. Kind of pathetic, Simon. Simon is, he's a dude. I don't really know how to describe Simon. Kind of, I mean, look, all I'm gonna say is that, like, the... What do you call it? The name of his company is called Psycho, and it's not like Psycho, although it does sound like it. You know what, I'm gonna move these, actually. But it's like S-Y-C-O, but you know what, it's just, it's unfortunate branding, I would say. I don't think he meant to say that he's a psycho. And I think he's like... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, I don't think he's actually psychotic, but it's just a very unfortunate name for his company. Oh, hello, paper kite butterfly. Gotcha. But yeah, stealing from other artists, not cool. I don't know what I mean, you would think him of all people would respect that, but maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really understand that. Alright, let's plant the pink ones over here. Well, that's not where I wanted that one, but I mean, I was going to go there anyway. I was trying to get it in that one. Alright, so we got red and white, so I'll just, like, move these over here somewhere, maybe. Yeah, you know what? Nah, you know what? I'm going to go to the other side, maybe. Oh, I forgot to put the pink windflower over here, I think. Where did I put it, then? So we moved the... Oh, yeah, I put it over here. I don't really want that there. But I forgot. Let's go ahead and throw that down here. So, generally, if you're hybrid patch, I can only dream of flowers like that, but OCD would probably make me pattern them, and I'd go crazy. I have no space to for fruit to fall. That's also a good point. Like, I mean, it's really nice to have a bunch of flowers, but like there's like a tree. Well, there was a tree in here. I cut it down, but like when they're covering the ground like that, you can't really put the fruit or like the fruit can't fall anywhere, and you gotta have space for it. So that's why I'm keeping all of my flowers up in this cliff area for now. Like, I don't want to have this just be the only place where there's flowers in my town, but that's why I've kept them all up here, so I have room for things in the rest of my town. But yeah, once I get more room... Or, no. What was the phrase I'm looking for? I can't think of it. It's not more room. Oh yeah, I guess just once I get the flowers I want, I'll just plant, like, actual dedicated, like, flower gardens and stuff eventually. But I have no idea why I have all these that I have. Like, sometimes they make more of each other, but, like, I think only certain types of them can do that. It's just kind of weird. Don't really understand how that works. Alright, so we got the cosmos up here. And yeah, we do have some spaces for the roses, and for the hyacinths, I don't really need that much space because I got so many hyacinths anyway. And it makes sense, though, because I was focusing on the hyacinths mainly for a long time. Because they are, like, a really cool flower, and they were the coolest one I can get. Not my favorite, but definitely really cool. And also, did I, get the path deleted on the cosmos? No, I didn't, so we'll go ahead and do that while we're here. But yeah, sorry there's not a whole lot going on in this. But I hope you don't mind just, like, chilling and chatting and stuff. Because that's kind of what this has turned into a little bit. Just chilling and chatting while I'm organizing my flowers. You know, not exactly the most riveting gameplay, so I'd understand if this is unfortunately a little bit boring for y'all. Gonna lurk for a bit while I eat some lunch? Sounds good. Have a good lunch. You enjoy. Actually, what time is it? I might hop off relatively soonish. Like, I'm still gonna go for a decent while, but I'm starting to get hungry and I didn't eat lunch, so I'm kind of thinking about that and just smelling food earlier and then now briefly talking about it. And then also streams are just dangerous for, like, talking about food and getting super hungry, so. And again, no fault but my own, but it does kind of suck when you're sitting there real hungry. I'm gonna prepare better next time. Alright, so we'll do the roses next. Did I just provoke your stomach? I'm sorry. A little bit, but that's okay. Again, it's my fault. It's my fault. You just have a good lunch, okay? Then we're even. If you have a good lunch, we're even. But yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. And especially because on stream, we've talked about all kinds of food, and sometimes it gets a little, I don't want to say out of hand, but, like, it gets my stomach going. Even if I'm not hungry before. Like, I'm just vulnerable to that, I guess. Having a rice bowl? So yeah, great. Yo, that sounds pretty good. mood for real, though. Do we have space for these? Yes, I do. I do have black roses. I haven't made them into gold roses because I do have a gold watering can, but I didn't make it myself. My sister actually sent it to me. She has a 5-star town, apparently, which I didn't believe her at first, but then again, that's how you get the gold watering can. But since I'm not going to use it to make the gold roses until I get a 5-star town, which is kind of dumb of me, I guess, but like I want to earn it, I guess. Although I do appreciate the gold watering can. It's actually really good for watering your flowers. You get so much range on that thing. Grandma watches the food channel 24/7, like why? That would make me so hungry too. I do enjoy the food channel though. I haven't watched it in a while. Actually, most of what I watch on the food channel is like those shows where they gotta do like cooking challenges or whatever. And, I mean, it's not that that doesn't make me hungry. It does, but it's not like I'm just watching, okay, they're just gonna make some delicious thing. Like, it's usually like the challenges or whatever. Like Cutthroat Kitchen. What was the other one? Chopped. The Great British Bake Off. Okay, that one does make me really hungry. That's not in the food channel, though. I think that was on Netflix last time I watched it. Love Cutthroat. Alton is a god. He's pretty good, yeah. He makes me laugh sometimes. Not in a bad way or anything. He's just, sometimes he's just funny. I miss Emerald Lagasse. I always liked when it was like, BAM! That used to be my favorite. But he's probably, like, retired now. He's kind of old, I think. Alright, so we need red and white to make pink. We need, red and red to make black. And then we're going to do red and yellow to make orange. He also has a show called Good Eats. He's so smart. I learned so much stuff. Forget about it, and then repeat comes on and it's back. Oh yeah, I definitely get that too. It's cool to learn new stuff, even if it does sometimes just get forgotten. But then when it comes back on, it's just like, oh yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen Good Eats too, but I can't remember. I've definitely heard of it, at least. And I don't think whites necessarily hybrid into anything themselves. You know what? I'm going to double check real quick. While I have the... Like, I have the hybrid guide up anyway. Roses are on top. Red, white, yellow, red, red, red. Okay. No, wait. That's lilies, not roses. Oh, no. White and white does... Oh, I didn't know that. White and white for purple. I wonder if I have, like, the non... like, these white roses aren't from seeds or something, and therefore that's why it's not being the purple ones. But we'll try white and white. I'm glad I checked, though. I would love me some purple roses. In fact, I am going to, well, first of all, close this. And then, I'm going to put another white one here just to maybe get more chances at purple. And then the black ones I'll just put in the hybrid area because I don't think the black ones can spawn flowers off of each other. So I'm just going to like put them in here somewhere. Oh, there's not really a great spot for them. I think the orange roses do maybe spawn off. Well, I don't know. Kind of running out of space here. You know, maybe we could just put these by the hyacinths. Like, not too close to the hyacinths, but like... And it's not like I have that many black roses. Do a little something like... this. Do I have 3? Yeah, I have 3. Yeah, these will be the black roses. Are black roses even a real thing in real life? Like, I know gold roses aren't, because that's ridiculous. There's no such thing as a plant made out of gold. I think. I'd be very surprised if I saw it. Well, let's just put it that way. They do exist. Okay, that's really cool. They make rainbow roses. Really? That's pretty interesting. Because, like, I know sometimes we grow roses around our house. They're usually the yellow and the pink ones, though. And, I mean, we don't, like, hybrid them or anything. We just buy them and plant them. Because that's how it works in real life. For the most part, anyway. You just gotta buy them and plant them. Alright, so let's go ahead and dig up these hyacinths, and then we'll get rid of both of the path areas. I don't remember if I got rid of the rose path area yet, though. I think I did, actually. And by path area, I mean whatever this dirt is. And again, I don't really need a area for the hyacinths, so I don't mind that we don't really have much room left, but I am going to put the hybrids we have aside. Plus, I think they sell hyacinth seeds at Nook's Cranny now, so I don't really have to worry about them too much. That, and apparently the hyacinths are my sister flower. And the sister flower is like your sister fruit, like where you go on a Nook Miles Island and sometimes there's a chance at different flowers. Like, my native flower is mums, and then sometimes I get the hyacinths on the Nook Miles Islands. My native fruit is oranges, and sometimes I get peaches on the Nook Miles Islands, so I think that's how that works anyway. Oh, and hey, and I could finally put some more bushes here, like to match the other side of the museum, where I have all these bushes and the light. So, I got space now that I don't have to worry about these flowers. And you know what? I'm going to move this up to our flower area too, just because, well, it's very flowery. Just makes sense. Alright, so we got grass in real quick. Yeah, we did get rid of the rose one, so that's good. That and, like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, how just the little dirt patches for your flowers show up on the map, but, I mean, that's kind of just a little bit nitpicky of me. It's like, I do like how the paths show up, though, and technically this is path, and I'm using it for a flower bed. But it's just a little weird that it shows up on the map the same way that a path does, anyway. Now, they could fix that if they had flowers show up on the map, but that would definitely take away from the simplicity of the map, and they're probably not going for anything like that, and also the map would get, like, very busy for some people. I know some people, they have their entire island covered in, like, flowers and stuff, which is cool, but, you know, the map would be like, this is insane, I can't keep up with this. Alright, I don't think we're going to need our hard hat on anymore, so let's take that off. Also, my phone case is a Pokédex, which I wish I kind of had in real life. Yeah, unfortunately for the Pixel phones, you don't really get a whole lot in terms of, like, cool cases, because everyone's using their Samsungs and their iPhones, and that's really all people make the third-party cool stuff for, unfortunately for me, but that's okay, because I like the Pixel ones better. Stock Android is kind of nice. Less bloatware is kind of nice, and I'm just not a fan of Apple for basically anything, but you know, that's my opinion. Yeah, we'll put this here. This pink one. And we can put the orange one right here. Again, chance to make more purples with these oranges. Well, orange flowers, that is not... They're not oranges, of course, but, you know what I mean. And that's all the hybrids I have for those, and another paper kite butterfly. Again, I always, like, catch these paper kite butterflies. They're, like, relatively common, but they're worth, like, a good 1,000 bells apiece. And also, this is just a great area for butterflies, because of the sheer amount of flowers. So I guess what we can do here is put some more, I know you don't have to dig holes, but, like, this makes it easier for me to, like, put flowers in the space I want them. So, let's just put the red ones down here. Then we'll put the white ones down. Samich, hello! What is up? Welcome to the stream. How's your weekend treating you so far? I hope you're having a good one. It is good to see you today. But yeah, we got lots of butterflies, and, like, I like this one, though. It's a real big butterfly. Yep, I'm just reorganizing my flowers. Not too bad. It's warmer than I thought it'd be today. That's kind of nice. Well, I hope it's, like, in a nice way, anyway. It's kind of, like, it's a little bit chilly here, but I think that's because of the breeze. Yeah, I love the birdwing. And I know why they call it a birdwing. It's because they're, you know, they're huge. It's like a bird flying by. I mean, the butterfly, if we show it off here, it's like the size of your head, basically. That's huge. Imagine the butterfly the size of someone's head in real life. That would be, well, it would be a massive butterfly. That's what it would be. Let's see. I think I'm going to put the yellow hyacinths, like, over here somewhere. Or, yeah. I don't need them, but I'm just not going to get rid of them. And with that, or well, more accurately, and with that, all of our flowers have been moved. Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, the flower sign, that's right. Oh, paper kite butterfly. It's on 1,000 bells. Gimme. Maybe we could put the flower sign by the ramp. That way it's like, hey, you're coming to Flower World. I almost scared it away. That's 2,400 bells right there. See, bugs are good profit if you can, well, if you have a big old flower field like this. But then you get, like, the ladybugs and the stink bugs and the other bugs that aren't worth a whole lot of money that spawn too, so it's kind of a mixed bag. Alright, yeah, let's just, like, put the flower sign over here. It's like, welcome to Flower Town. It's like it has bird wings. I think it does have bird wings. Looking so good, thank you. It's not super... I mean, this is just kind of like a temporary thing where I kind of want the flowers to hybrid for the most part, and it's also like a collection of the hybrids that I do have that don't spawn things off of each other. But I redid my hybrid areas on the far left, like right here, starting here with these. And I put them into smaller sections because it's way more efficient than doing those grids. And hopefully we'll get some hybrids there. And now I don't have flowers just completely all around my town anymore. So if we look at the map, none of those weird patches of flower area. And then once I've grown enough hybrids, I'm just going to have dedicated flower gardens throughout. And I'm looking forward to doing that, but I need way more hybrids. Well, yeah. Because like a lot of these aren't hybrids. And the ones that are, like, they're good, but I want to put them with other ones too, you know? Had to wear my winter jacket for my walk today. Yo, it's pretty chilly up there then. Sounds like it anyway. Didn't they also completely change the spawn rates of, like, everything? Oh, yeah, that's right. I think they did. Like, I know peacock butterflies, I get those way less than I used to. I used to get peacock butterflies all the time. Well, as soon as I had blue flowers on my island, because they like the blue flowers. Got my second green mum today. Let's go! Did it, like, spawn off of itself? Or did you, like, hybrid it? Either way, that's awesome. I don't have any green mums yet. But apparently you can get them from yellow and yellow, as well as purple and purple. Spawn from itself. Okay, that is great that it can do that. Because, like, I'm pretty sure not all the flowers can do that, but, like, some of them can. I have no idea what actually determines if they can or not. Or if there even is, like, a thing where it's, like, some can and some can't. But I know I've had some spawn off themselves, and, like, some of them haven't spawned off themselves. Got my third pink rose. Apparently my town wants to be a pink flower town. Let's go. Pink roses are great. I don't even think I have any of them. And if I do, it's not a lot. Alright, we can sell our bugs. And this is just the bugs we got while messing around with the flowers. So, should be good. Should be good. For profits, anyway. Hey, Puck's here again. You've never left the store. You haven't left. Are you okay? Are you lost, friend? I can walk you home if you want. I don't know what to buy when there's so much stuff like this. Actually, do they sell snacks? Unfortunately, I don't think they sell snacks. My boy Puck. Puck is my favorite villager. Oh, where's he going? Oh, you can kind of, like, see the reflection in his helmet, actually. That's kind of neat. Look at that. You can see, like, the doorway. Yo. Animal Crossing with the lighting. Think we're going to start chopping down some trees finally? Sounds good. I like trees a lot, so I've kind of, like, gotten into a point where I'm like, I don't like chopping down trees, but as I've, like, wanted more room for more things, I'm like, alright, you know what? Some of these trees are just gonna have to go. Yeah, 22k, that's pretty good. For example, and I guess I can sort of show off the progress I've made again, but if we go all the way this way, which takes a while, like this area that I have set up with all the paths to all the houses, I had to cut down and move some trees. I prefer moving the trees if I can, but I definitely had to cut a few down and just get rid of them. I didn't have spaces for them. And just with all the money trees I plant, once I shake them, they become regular trees, and I'm like, I could just cut these down now. So there's still a few trees, like, pending chop down. Which sounds kind of weird. But yeah, to chop down some trees to make that happen. And if we go over here, we don't have as much of that, just 2 houses on this side. And then in the area where I have all my flowers, that used to be covered in trees. I chopped them all down. So, for now, no chop, or, well, I'm not going to chop down anymore because I just don't have that many trees to begin with. But, like, definitely at the beginning and when you want to, you know, make room for certain things, definitely chop down them trees. Don't be afraid to like I was, because I sort of regret it. I'm a little too hesitant to do something sometimes. Something I realized earlier, since now I'm finally going to start getting more villagers. Yep. And, you know, when you got those plots you got to put down, it's a lot harder to find space when there's so many trees. And especially if you don't have access to the entire island yet. Like, I don't know if you have the ladder and the pole vault, but... Or, you know, like, bridges and inclines, too, because, like, it's one thing to be able to get there, but if they can't get back to the main island, then, I think they might be stuck. Which, I avoided doing just for roleplay reasons, which, you know, is, you know, entirely optional, obviously, but I was like, alright, I don't have a ramp here, so I'm not going to build houses up here yet. And then once I did get ramps, I moved the houses up here, which, again, it's not very efficient, for sure, but I was going for the roleplay thing, which I guess I don't really regret, but, if I was going solely for efficiency, I wouldn't do it that way. Alright, what else can I do? Well, I guess we can do a little... Wait, what do we have for Nook Mile stuff? Because I think I did do a little bit of fishing earlier. Tammy still won't leave and wouldn't mind Ava leaving, even though she just got here. I actually found out something. And that is if you have a villager at your campsite, which at least for me is like really rare, so maybe that just won't happen. Or, well, not anytime soon. It won't reliably happen, I guess I should say. But if you have a villager at your campsite and you ask them to move in, there's a chance they can select a villager you don't want at your town. And you can just, like, have them move out. So you don't even have to worry about the neglecting them kind of thing, or whatever the latest strat is for getting villagers to move in or out. Alright, let's just do a little bit of fishing. Kind of close off the stream with that. I think that's nice. Pretty chill way to do things, and I do need a few fish, especially if they spawn on this pier. Because there's the mahi-mahi, and, what's the other fish that's there? I can't think of it. It's the giant something. Did realize that if I want more trees, I could just grab some from Nook Miles Island. That's also true, yeah. I didn't even think about that. I was going to be like, just, you know, buy saplings, but that's an even better way to do it, because then you just get the whole fully grown tree. Good thinking there. I left they choose my Dobby. Yeah, well, oh, red snapper, by the way. That's true, but, like, if they do choose a villager you want, you could just say no. That happened to me, too. Like, someone, like, I was talking about Mint wanting to move in, but she was like, I want Boots to move. Well, she didn't say it like that, but she would only pick Boots, and I'm like, that's my OG, I can't do that. My OG villagers got a special place in my heart, even though their houses suck. Cthulhu? Yeah, let's just catch Cthulhu. I wish you could, honestly. That'd be pretty sick. Be like a cool little thing to do in Animal Crossing. It wouldn't entirely be not fitting of the game. I mean, there used to be a whale shadow in the first Animal Crossing. You couldn't catch it, but there'd be like a huge fish shadow that was bigger than you. And you could see it sometimes. It was rare, and at first I thought it was like photoshopped or made up, but no, apparently it's real. And people have gotten footage of it, too. Oh, hey, we got a horse mackerel for 200 Nook Miles. That's a generous one, thank you. Talk to villagers. Oh, water flowers. You know what? I should probably water my flowers, too. So, on normal wood, I want to be able to get 2 or 3 bridges up tomorrow. Oh, yeah, that's right. You need that normal wood for, what is it, the log stakes or whatever to get those, bridges? At least at first. I think it changes, actually, but... Yeah, normal wood can be a lot harder to get, especially when they're like, hey, have this softwood or have this hardwood. And sometimes I kind of wish there were specific trees that gave specific kinds of wood so it wasn't just random all the time. Because I have, like, inconsistent amounts of both, and I would just kind of prefer to be able to stock up, like, you know, if I need to make a bunch of shovels, I'm just going to want a bunch of hardwood, right? But you can't really do that, at least the way it is now. That was a horrible cast. It's probably a sea bass, but... Hoping it might be a red snapper. No, red snapper shadow's a little bit smaller. Sent my coconut trees for wood, it splits all three. Yeah, I kind of like how it does that. Yep, sea bass. Hardwood is the most abundant. For me, it's usually softwood. And I guess that's good because I go through an entire watering can when I water all the damn flowers anyway, so... It sort of works out, but I also just don't like watering my flowers to the point where I break an entire watering can, so... Oh, another birdwing. I've been finding a lot of these today. Oh, get back here. Trying to go around that clock. I just buy my tools. I definitely want to start doing that. Eventually I'll be able to justify it, but... For now, I'm saving up for, like, so many, like, building moves, and I guess the building moves are almost done, but I still need so many bridges and ramps that I can't justify it to myself. But the tools that you buy are infinitely cooler, and I wish you could just craft them. And also, sometimes I'm just too lazy to craft and don't want to craft them. Your money amount is censored, though? Is it? Am I blocking it? I think I am. But if we open it here, it isn't. Well, it kind of is. Unless it's like all 6-9, then that shouldn't be censored. That should be free for the world to see. Hey, we got him. This fish is weird, man. Zebra turkey fish. I want to see what that looks like in real life. Because I've seen like a real life oarfish, and they're like pretty spot on in this game. Like, I think this game actually does do a good job of depicting what the fish really looks like. Thing I hate is that you can get stung by wasps while it's raining. Oh, yeah. Like, you would think they just wouldn't come out in the rain, but nope, they do. I mean, I guess if you made them mad enough, they would, but, like, I don't know. Would they, though? I wouldn't test that in real life. When you catch a goldfish, it doesn't put down a goldfish bowl anymore. Aw, that's kind of sad. I didn't realize that. That's a weird change for them to make. Oh, this one might be a red snapper. Okay. He surprised me by biting on the first one. Oh, olive flounder. A red snapper. Alright, anyway, let's get this one, and then I'll go water my flowers, sell my fish, and then we'll probably call the stream. But I had a lot of fun today. Very nice and relaxing stream, which I kind of needed. But you know what? I'm like getting real hungry. So I am going to have to call it a little bit earlier today, unfortunately. Normally I like to hit the 3-hour mark. It looks like we're not going to get there today, but we're going to get close-ish, so I don't think that's too bad, considering my circumstances of really wanting to eat some food. And you know what? You gotta eat. Hey, barred knife jaw. Oh, that's a valuable fish. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. It's flower watering time. I'm going to water them all, except for, like, these, probably. I don't think I'd really care to water these. I just have these sort of decorating the campsite area because I have nothing else up here, and it looks kind of bad. Well, we'll just do this. I don't want to accidentally shake the tree. But anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed the stream today. I know it's not like the most compelling gameplay in the world, but I know for me, I just like relaxing and playing this game, and that's exactly what I got. So I'm happy with it, and, you know, hopefully y'all enjoyed too. Alright, I know where I left off there. I just want to get these over here first. I know there's like more efficient ways to water your flowers because It doesn't necessarily use up durability when you water a flower. It's just if the spot where the flower is hydrated or not determines on what uses up durability. And that even applies to like the places where there aren't flowers and stuff. So if you just water a dry area that's not considered hydrated, that uses durability. So you can like sort of min-max that and use that to your advantage to you know, save on watering can durability, which for me is pretty huge. But it also means that if you miss watering a flower by like one space and you go to water it again, it doesn't like waste all of that durability. It's just, you know, you get the one space you missed. Even though you're kind of using a lot of water here. Tool durability is a little bit weird in this game. Not in like a bad way necessarily, but it's kind of interesting, I guess, how they do it. Did I get that one behind me? I did not. Oh wait, no, I did previously, so we're good there. Just want to get the pansies for now. Might as well grab the rest of these windflowers, or, well, water them anyway. We ain't grabbing them, we watering them. What am I talking about? And if I do run out of this watering can, what I've been doing is finishing it off with the golden watering can. Just so I don't have to go all the way back, make one, and then, you know, come back with the watering can, but... that's just kind of how I've been doing things. Now, the gold watering can might be a little bit closer to breaking as a result of me using it that way, but, you know, I'm okay with that. It was a gift, and I'll be able to earn one of my own soon enough. Wait, did I don't know if I watered the hyacinths or if I left off at the hyacinths. I think I may have watered them, but it doesn't hurt to give them another once over just in case. Most these are watered. And again, the reason I'm even watering the hybrids at all is just in case they do spawn more of themselves. And I'm still not 100% sure on which ones do that. Or if there even is, like, limits on which ones do that or not. Is the bridge only a one-time thing? Ooh, you know what? It might be. It might be. I think once you build the first bridge, though, you do just get access to building more, like, that bridge and as well as, like, other bridges, too. And you can just do it, like, mostly anytime, if I'm remembering correctly. And you don't have to go through the whole crafting thing anymore, if I remember correctly as well, so... I think this is just for only the first bridge you do is like that. Which is a little bit weird, to be honest. You'd think you would need crafting materials to build those kind of things, but, you know, beyond the first one, I think it is just money. Which, I don't know, just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Not bad necessarily, I guess, but... I mean, I don't know, I just have this excess crafting material and nothing to do with it. I'm just saying, if they made you craft it each time, I wouldn't be the most upset. Maybe some people wouldn't really like that, and I guess that's fair, too. Alright, definitely got all these now. Let's get that orange one over there. Got it. Have we watered these yet? Yeah, we have. My bad. Gonna at least grab the materials I need to make 2 more? Alright, sounds good. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, no matter what, you know? If you end up not needing them, then you just got extras. And if you do end up needing them, you got them. So that's good, good preparation, I would say. Was that gonna be up enough to get that one? Okay, it was. And then, yeah, we just have these ones left over. And I'm gonna guess my watering can's probably gonna break by the time we get to the end of these. But it might not. Again, I usually go through an entire watering can, plus some, but maybe the fact that I've moved the flowers in a way has somehow made my watering more efficient? I don't know. I guess I'm watering technically less blank spots, at least in the area behind me right now. Like, over here is a lot of blank spots, but I don't know if it'll all add up to the same amount total that you get with those hybrid squares or whatever. But yeah, basically, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best. And, you know, when it comes to video games, and especially Animal... Oh, there it goes. I told you. Anyway. Let's hope that this one doesn't break now, too. Because that would be a shame, watering the last 2 flowers on the island, and the golden watering can breaks. Okay, thank God, it didn't break. I do want to craft another one, though. So, let's go ahead and climb down here. Craft that. I think I have the materials on me for it still. Again, that's softwood and then iron. And then, yeah, we haven't sold our fish yet, so we can do that. Watering can, there it is. Oh, I got plenty of softwood. Oh yeah, I did get some earlier yesterday, I think. Definitely wasn't today, because this is the first time I'm playing today, and I didn't chop any trees. Or, well, you know, chop wood off of the trees, rather. Oh, and you know what? We have, like, over 100,000 bells. So maybe I'll be able to get another bridge. Hey, welcome back, Apollo. How was the workout? Hope it went well for you. Balloon present. Gotcha. Oh, Sandwich, by the way, if you're still here, I found another big Papa Bear, but unfortunately it was a duplicate. It was a duplicate of the first one I had. He was in a tree, too. Wait, what was this? The casual chic dress. You know what? No, thanks. It's pretty good. Did biceps, triceps, and crunches. Nice. Sounds good. Hope you're having a nice break / relax / recovery from after the workout. So glad they didn't start playing when Bunny Day was a thing. Oh my god, I know. You are so lucky you dodged that bullet. It really did make the whole game worse. I'm so glad that's gone. My god. Well, I don't know what they were thinking with that. It was just way too much. Like, I get it, and maybe it's a good idea on paper, but they needed to dial it back. Like, they really needed to dial it back. But you know what? On the bright side, I think next year they might do something different. It's seeming like they might do different things for the holidays this time. Like, I heard somewhere in, like, an interview that, they're planning on supporting the game for, like, 3 more years with updates. And they do at least have the potential / you know, option to change up the seasonal festivals if they want to. And I think with all the negative feedback from Bunny Day, they might just do that. Or they might have already planned to do different things each year for as long as they're going to be, like, actively supporting the game or whatever, so yeah, it'll be interesting to find out what they end up going for there. Oh, right, and I'm just going to my house to save. I've had this habit for a long time where I have to go to my house and get into the bed to save. And it's not even required, but, like, ever since Animal Crossing Wild World, I've done it this way. Or, well, at least that's where I think I got the habit from. I don't know. Can't wait to see what the winter event is. Ooh, me too. I mean, honestly, I'm excited to see, like, what all the events are going to be, because I think they're going to be different from the past Animal Crossing games, at least to an extent. I mean, they can make Zipper return on Halloween. That would be scary, Warlord. That would actually be fantastic if they did that. I would be fully behind that, just because they're, like, acknowledging how scary and terrifying and awful that was. Oh, God. I love it, though. I love it. Alright, anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. Pass on the good vibes, and if not, well, sometimes it works out like that. Sometimes it don't. See if anyone I know is going. Like, you go to bed the day before and dream about Zipper with intense music? Please no. Oh, Zoe's going. Oh no, I'm missing part of her challenge run. Well, let's raid Zoe then. You'll love Zoe. She's playing some Pokemon Sword and Shield. Well, technically Shield. Doing a challenge run, Ralts only. Instant uninstall. Some people would, and I wouldn't blame them. And actually, Zoe just recently celebrated 100 followers, so you know, I highly recommend her stream. It's a great vibe. And Warlord, thank you for linking the Discord. I always freaking forget. I do have the button here, and I'm more likely to remember because when it's right next to the raid button. It's right next to the raid button. There we go. So if you could join for the raid, that would be wonderful. That'd be great. I'd really appreciate that. If you got the emotes, feel free to copy and paste those. Or if not, there's another one you can copy and paste. Or you can get creative and use your own emotes. You can do whatever you want. We stand the creativity here. But let's share some good vibes with Zoe. That's going to be it for me for today. Thank you all so much again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll be live again tomorrow with maybe a little bit of a shorter stream because it's Mother's Day. But I do want to continue our modded Stardew Sunday playthrough. So I'll see you guys later. Take care and stay safe and all that good stuff. Goodbye.